Ricardo 2004. Bueno, principalmente yo quise participar porque aquí están los mejores jugadores del mundo y pues quería jugar contra ellos y demostrar mi nivel a la hora de jugar. Mi juego es un juego tranquilo, buscando siempre los espacios, no atacar por atacar y siendo efectivo. Mi preparación mentalmente siempre ha sido estar activo en torneos, no oficiales, pero de comunidades, ya que ahí juegan muchas personas buenas, entonces al jugar con ellos pues siempre es bueno para mantener un buen nivel. Me gustaría enfrentarme a Totonaca porque nunca lo he enfrentado y quisiera ver cómo es jugar contra él. Hay varios, Honder es bueno, Reis también es muy bueno y 0-10 también es muy bueno. Los jugadores que mantienen mucho la posesión de la pelota, que están tocando mucho y casi no atacan. Bueno, principalmente los edificios que tienen muchos edificios muy grandes y el tráfico, a pesar de que hay muchos carros, es una ciudad muy tranquila y con una educación automovilística muy buena. Bueno, principalmente pues muchas gracias por su apoyo y bueno, espero que disfruten los partidos y el torneo.
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của team Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là
Tomorrow we'll have our semi-finals and our grand final here from Bangkok, Thailand, as someone will walk away and also that fantastic trophy as champions of our FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs. Yeah, ช่องนี้สวยแล้วได้เน่งๆแบบนี้มันจะไปเรียบร้อยครับผมDonovan now, can he find the comeback? He can. Ronaldinho, can he find the finesse? Unbelievable! Of half time and extra time, can he get round the keeper? Yes, he can.
All right, welcome back to day 4 of the EA Sport FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs!
Today is the big one, isn't it? It's our finals day here in Bangkok. So please give a huge warm welcome to our 4 elite players that have made it through to finals day. Here are your top 4 finalists.
Let's welcome Ricardo from Mexico!
Up next, representing Vietnam, it is Chan.
Please welcome Gu Yu from China!
And our final contender, the only one representing his home nation here in Thailand. Make some noise for Toto Naka! Well, what a 3 days it has been already here in Bangkok. We had the group stages and what an unbelievable journey. We started with 22 of the best players, looking for 8 to make it to the FC Pro Mobile World Championships. But now we've got our final 4 and I cannot wait for it.
And today, the story comes to the grand conclusion and everything is on the line for the prestige, the champion title, and the massive of 100,000 US dollar total prize pool. Yeah, and now here is what are they fighting for. 9th to 24th place have secured 1,000 US dollar, and 5th to 8th place took home $4,500. First and 4th place will walk away with 1,000 US dollar. Runner will claim 20,000 US dollar, and our champion will lift the trophy and take home 30,000 US dollars.
It's a lot of money, isn't it? A lot of money on the line alongside this trophy here that they will be lifting in just a few hours' time to crown themselves mid-season playoff champion. Of course, this would not be possible without our amazing sponsors, Samsung and TT Racing. Well, look, the players have made their way out to the stage. We are ready to get going. Let's head over to our commentators and let the games begin. Welcome to Bangkok, and more importantly, welcome to Finals Day. This is the big one now. Brandon Smith alongside Fishy FC and RK Ready. Someone is winning $30,000 in a few hours' time. Guys, what a journey it's been. 4 days. We start with 22 players from all around the world, including Europe and South America. Now, we've got 4 players left. Fishy, we'll come to you first. It's Finals Day.
I mean, these players had to go through such a long journey. I mean, 2 days of group stages, and then we had quarterfinals yesterday, and a few of them, slotted in their spots for the World Championships already. But we saw so many different cases of, gameplay styles, play styles being used differently. There's a massive difference from the last tournament to this one. But, RK, how are you feeling about this?
I'm feeling excited, man. Yesterday, we've seen it all. Penalties, amazing goals, dribbling goals, passing goals, everything. And I think today it's going to be even more difficult for the opponents. What do you think, Brandon? How was it?
It's been great. My first time properly experiencing FC Mobile on the biggest of stages. What makes this so interesting, our 4 finalists are all from different nations as well, aren't they? Ricardo, the only player outside of Asia that is left in the tournament. If you haven't been following the format of this competition, this is how it's been going along the last 4 days. We'll guide you through it now. It's been group stages for the first 2 days of action. Playoffs yesterday, which included our quarter-final games. And today is the semi-final stages of the competition. There was 22 players that arrived. Now there are only just 4 that are left in the competition. Someone's winning themselves $30,000 US come the end of play today. On top of that, 8 players have qualified for the World Championships already. Look, we spoke about it. You guys had the pleasure of commentating and being involved and playing in previous FC Pro Mobile tournaments. That kind of prize money is unheard of.
We've never seen it before, honestly. I mean, 100,000 total, and the top 2 places today will be splitting more $50,000 amongst themselves. 30,000 is a lot of money, but I think what they're going to be gunning for is going to be that trophy. Like, that's what I would be going for. The money's a big component, but the trophy.
Yep. I would love to take that trophy home, Vishy.
If you win one game, RK, you win $20,000. Forget the trophy for now. You win one game, you go from $8,000 to $20,000. It's a $12,000 game of FC Mobile, this.
That's a big jump.
And remember, guys, the final's going to be a best out of 7, so that's going to be a lot of games today. And honestly, fatigue might play a component. I mean, looking at the bracket here, we have Ricardo versus Chan and Gu Yu versus Totanaka. Now, Ricardo's been very aggressive. You know, he's been having some high goal-scoring fest, so we're going to see some action today.
So, Brandon, any new stats you've got?
I've got some new stories and stats for you, I tell you that for a fact. Guyu yesterday was playing a 5-back, remember? We said in the best of 5, would he change it? He didn't change it. I can confirm today he has changed that formation. He's up against, of course, Toto Naka in the second semi-final. He goes into a 4-3-3 today, and he's made 4 changes to the team, including personnel that's been out. I think Bobby Charlton was removed. Lamine Yamal comes in. Obviously, naturally, going from a 5-back to a 4-3-3, you need to add another midfielder in there. He brings in Lothar Matthäus. So already we're seeing a couple of changes. I can also confirm no changes for Ricardo, no changes for Chan, 1 change for Toto Naka. I believe he brought in Rodri, and that's the only change he's made.
We haven't seen Rodri a lot in this tournament.
Exactly, and I was talking to some of the other players. Rodri is actually a really high-quality player here. His roulette is said to be one of the most, skill-stunning moves. So I'm excited to see Rodri today, and I also like that Guyu is switching it up today and bringing in a different formation because he pulled out a 5-man yesterday and it won the game for him. So
I think he did the homework,
Yeah.
He probably felt, 5 at back, it's just not doing it enough, I know he's won the first 2 matches, but he barely won the last match as well. It was a tight fixture, so if he wants more creativity, he has to go back to the 4 at back system.
We've got 2 best of 5s in our semi-finals first and foremost today. How do you think they're going to go? Because yesterday we kicked off our quarterfinals 3-0, 3-0, easy as you like. And then our last 2 one went to 4 games, 1 went to 5 games in the end. Are we going to see clean sweeps, do you think, in the semi-finals or not?
You know what I would like to see? 2-2-2-2. And the final match deciding the winner.
A best of 7 as well in the final. That's unheard of.
Exactly. I mean, you got to win 4 matches. That's not easy by any means.
Yeah.
But I think we're not going to see any clean sweeps today because these players constantly adapt and they're going to figure out and switch their positions and formations up. So we're going to have, I'm likely seeing what RK said. We're going to go 3-2 likely.
I would love to see that. And also the followers around the world are going to love it.
I was going to say, speaking of that, RK, we can see you right now watching live. If you are watching live and joining us, please let us know where you're watching from around the world. This is your final day here in Bangkok. They're the big one. Day 4 of the FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs. We're going to bring out our players for our first game. We start at the upper side of this bracket. Ricardo against Cham. Mexico against Vietnam. Where do we think this one's going to go, guys, from the get-go? Can Ricardo keep this form going? He's already gone as far as any Mexican ever has in an FC Pro Mobile competition, but it's been refreshing the way he's been playing. He's been he's the only player to use Landon Donovan.
And I love him for that, honestly. I think it's a crazy player item to use, but we're going to see a clash of 2 different playstyles here. We've seen Chan has a lot of experience in this tournament, so that's something that's going to be going for him. He's won the Vietnam League so many times. We've seen him in the Vietnam, Pro Festival as well last time. So it's
Same formation, 4-2-3-1 wide for both of them. I think I know why Ricardo is going for this. Because, if you noticed Chan before, he holds the ball a lot in the midfield region, in the mid area of the pitch. So to counter that, I think he has to have a similar shape. What do you think, Vishy?
No, I completely agree on that. I think having to combat against a possessive playstyle that Chan has, you need to have players that you can call up for that second defender and, dispossess the ball from him. And we see Landon Donovan here again, and the difference in the strikers being between Neymar and Dembele. So I guess it's more of agility versus pace, because Dembele is super fast. He has a great Elastico as well, but no one comes close to Neymar in terms of the trickster playstyle.
I agree with you, Vishy. And it's kickoff, game number 1. So on the dark kit we have Chan and in the white kit we have Ricardo. So what do you think this match is going to be like? More goals or less goals? What's your prediction?
Initially, I believe you'll see not too many goals. And now we see how Chan is actually using trigger runs. We saw this a lot in his gameplay in the previous tournament. He trigger runs these players on the wings, pulling defenders aside. We didn't see this actually in his past games during this specific tournament, but that's what sets them apart. They save these things for when it matters.
Yeah, just like I predicted, he's spending a lot of time in the mid-region and he goes for it. Wow.
Neymar, ladies and gentlemen, kicks off the semifinals with the first goal here. Beautiful finesse into the top left corner. Wow.
Ricardo didn't get a touch on the ball yet.
He didn't.
I was about to say, I was just looking down at my notes for a second. Ricardo has scored the most goals of any player in our Final Four, and he's also conceded the least amount of goals until that one in. But still, on paper, he is the best defender. That is the start you need against someone who's got those statistics behind him.
And looking at Chan, honestly, he has so many different ways of playing, I'm curious to see if he's going to play more defensive now that he scored 1 goal, especially because we're at the point of semifinals now. And like Brandon said, if they make it to the next game, they're going to end up with, what is it?
Landon Donovan! Welcome to Championship Sunday! There's the lane change, there's the finish. And there's Landon Donovan once again proving his worth in this side.
That was a pretty identical goal to that of Chan, by the way.
Exactly, and he responded within 15 minutes there. That finesses are going
took
crazy.
Exactly the same amount of time, to be honest. Like similar type of gameplay style I've seen there. You know, build a lot in the mid region, pass it through, and finish it out. That's it.
Completely answers Chan's, initial attack. He gets possession and he scored. He didn't lose it even once.
There is a poll live right now in the YouTube chat for those that are watching. Who is going to win the game? Have your prediction, have your say. Most importantly, get involved in the conversation. Let us know where you are watching from, where you're tuning in from around the world. Keep in mind, we have also got our World Championships in October. This is all building up to that. Who will be the defending mid-season playoffs champion before we get that far? Bobby Charlton runs into Rodri at half-time. That will do us at 1-1. What's your first thoughts, guys? It's been a good first 45 minutes, hasn't it?
Yep, 100%. And that was the first time they won the position, by the way.
Exactly. I was going to point that out as well. We saw that both players didn't make a single pass. They've had 100% accuracy till that misplay by Chan. So statistically, Ricardo still has 100% pass accuracy here.
It's kind of unheard of, though. I mean, you guys can speak more than me on this. For a player outside of Asia to come in and be that good defensively, that good offensively.
Ricardo has impressed us the most, to be honest, Brandon, because he's got no previous tournament experience like the other players. You know, Asian guys, they've got a lot of experience. They've played 3 or 4 tournaments before. And it's good to see him cooking here.
But that's the beauty of the FC Mobile Pro, scene, right? We're getting a lot of new talent here thanks to different means, and they're showcasing it clearly.
If he scores one more goal, he'll be on 30 goals for the tournament, more than any other player.
30 goals, wow. Quick passes here, and Chan's using second defender in quite an optimal way.
This is a patience game so far.
Not the best pass there from Rodri into Bobby Charlton. He's just given possession back to Chan.
I want everyone at home to notice how Chan is actually blocking out every single passing lane. That's why Charlton was able to dispossess the ball there.
He isn't using his defenders to defend. He's using his midfielders to defend.
Yep. But that does come with a price, though. He kept trigger running his wingers. Look how low on energy Lamine Yamal is. He's actually red right now. So it does have his pros, but also its cons.
Also, we've seen both of them being so good at stopping penalties if it goes to penalty shootout.
What a great prediction in the chat, by the way. 57% of you say Ricardo. Probably the tightest poll prediction we've had so far. Last 3 minutes now. And it looks like Chan will get the last kick before we go to extra time, potentially.
And he's still playing it really slow. I mean, he's building up a smart
Big
attack. Finds Charlton.
Punch it! Oh! Neymar at the death! May have just given Chan the first point on the board in the series.
No time for Ricardo to respond there. I mean, wow, RK, he really is so patient here. He held the ball, waited, gave absolutely no chance for Ricardo. Even if that didn't work, it would have gone to extra time, right? So, phenomenal game plan. There's no defending that as well. That was a driven pass straight into a finesse. You cannot stop that.
Even Ricardo triggered the tackle there, but that wasn't enough. Because Neymar is too good with his first touch, and it just takes an instant shot. And that's the last kick of the ball.
As much as I love Ricardo, Chan is such a formidable opponent, which goes into my next question. Predictions-wise, guys, who do we think is going through?
I still think it's going to be Ricardo.
I love the Ricardo story, I've got to say.
Yeah. I love Ricardo, but I think Chan's going to be the one making it through. Yep, that's my prediction.
It all comes to the mentality now, how Ricardo responds back.
Look at that.
100% and 96% accuracy.
We asked the question a few days ago, will we see a player get 100% passing accuracy? Yes, we have, and his name is Chan.
Honestly, thought it would be Toronaka, but Chan pulls it off first here.
I'd love to know how many passes that is as well, because that is a lot of passes in game.
Yeah.
Exactly. And 4 shots taken compared to 2 from Ricardo, but it didn't seem very one-sided or anything, in my opinion.
It isn't one-sided. It's all about position gameplay today. It has been a position match, and who made the right pass at the right time? matters the most.
Even the end there, the goal that he scored, that was quite a risky pass that he played. He sort of fizzed it in from Bobby Charlton into his forward, into Neymar. First time finish, right at the death, the last second in game. And I mean, look, that's the stats you can see. 4 shots, 2 on target, but more importantly, a win on the board for Chan. It's a best of 5, this one. Win 3 games, you win $20,000, and you book a spot in the grand final here.
Do you think we're going to see a formation swap?
No,
or
I don't
anything?
think so. Nothing went wrong there for Ricardo. It's just that Chan was too good whenever he had the ball. He took advantage of it, and he scored the 2 goals that mattered the most.
No, completely agreed here. And I think the experience that Chan has is going for him as well. I mean, he knows about, not making any aggressive plays toward the end, because counterattacks can happen, So, very well done by Chan here.
But there were no counterattacks in this match.
Yeah.
Let's just have a quick reminder of the squads that these two are using before we load into the game. These are the squads using a 4-2-3-1 wide against a 4-2-3-1 wide. That's one thing they can both agree on. But there are a couple of different changes in the team. And interestingly, Ricardo is the only player in the tournament not to use Vincent Kompany from the final 4 that are left as a start. I mean, look, you're a fan of him. His signature, he's got play styles, important play styles, but not good enough for Ricardo.
The thing is, Vincent Kompany does have a bad track record in previous tournaments where people think he's a bit too heavy and he doesn't win headers as often. So I think he has a lot of head-to-head experience, so he might be basing it on his past experiences here, but playstyles do play a key part.
To ask you both, Yap Stam or Kompany?
Stam for me.
Chat can get involved though, because people are not that great on Yap Stam because his aggression's so high that sometimes it gets himself out of position.
Completely agreed, but I think with how good these pro players are, they're able to pull these defenders back, and the aggression helps a lot.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, Yap Stam or Vincent Kompany. If you can only have one of them along your back line, who would you be taking? And let us know why. I mean, RK, who would you be saying?
For me, it's Kompany. I prefer him more.
He could be the first goal of the game.
Oh my.
Was there a pass available? Went for a finesse shot with Ronaldinho there.
We've seen goals going from that angle in this tournament, so he thought, why not?
Safe to say
like
the chat is saying Kompany.
If you showed me this gameplay without telling me who the players were, I can always point out who Chan is. He always plays it through the fullbacks. He plays it through the defense, even the goalkeeper sometimes. See, he's back to Cole there.
Yeah, that's a good observation, Rishi.
It's a very distinct gameplay style here. And look, he keeps pulling those, defenders back with these trigger runs. He knows what he's doing.
He's just stretching the pitch. You don't always need to use a trigger run, do you? It's more of a decoy, just to disrupt the formation. Can he find the killer pass now? Bobby Charlton can't. He runs into Cafu. But look where Cafu is on the pitch. That's a right back, by the way, who now is a right winger, and it actually might work out quite well for Ricardo on the break. Look at the pace he's got.
Oh, I see an opening here.
Cafu, see you later. Surely he doesn't fancy a finish. No, but he does. Rijkaard strikes first.
Perfectly said. I mean, Cafu turned from a fullback into a winger there. I mean, phenomenal. And his pace was unstoppable there. The defenders were not able to keep up with him.
I wouldn't shoot with Rijkaard normally, but he's gone for it.
He didn't really have any other options though, did he, RK?
Yeah. But the cut-in from Cafu was so good. The fake shot cut-in.
I honestly thought he might try to go shoot with Cafu there, but he went ahead and passed it.
Look at that.
But Ronaldinho
Look at the
on the
space
break.
again. 1 minute at a time, it's Cafu. Now it's Ronaldinho. Expect a bit of trickster. There we go, to come into play. There's an Elastico. There's not a great pass, and that's half-time at 1-0, which will force a couple of changes here for Chan. Mohamed Salah comes on.
I feel a 2-2 coming, like two matches win for Chan and 2 matches win for Ricardo. I think we'll see a 5th match today.
I think we're seeing a real birth of FC Pro Mobile here across these 4 days, Vishy. Players, number one, play styles coming in and changing the game, but just the minute details which separates the casual FC Mobile player that might be watching home to the best in the world. Those trigger the runs there. You don't always need to use them, but it just sends constant warnings, doesn't it, to your opponent?
Exactly, and we've seen this before as well. Early in the group stage, we saw O10 did almost like 3 trigger runs within the span of a single second, but Chan's more composed, using less of them, but he's creating openings, and I'm curious to see if he will hold possession till he gets a goal here.
But I think this formation is not for everyone, You got to be pro for this formation.
Please do keep in mind, for those that are watching, that Chan has already got a win on the board. It's a best of 5 this. Win 3 games, you're into a final. Mateus finds Neymar. There's the trickster, but runs into the bruiser of Yapstam.
And that's
Every
aggression
tackle
as
is
well.
being cheered here, man.
Exactly. The aggression of Stam there. He was a bit forward, but that's what got the ball off. And look how aggressively Chan is trying to get the ball back here, because he knows he only has, what, 20 minutes left on the clock here?
Does it remind you of something? The final match in the group stage for Chan.
Look at Maradona here, by the way. Just charged forward without anyone around him. This is just clever from Ricardo, if anything. Just taking time out of the game. Reversal has to go. See you later, says Maradona. He left it late in game 1, did Chan, but that's not going to be the case this time by the looks of it.
He's rushing the keeper here.
He is.
Have you guys know? Look at the keeper. What's he doing there?
He's trying to just force a shot, isn't he? He's trying to get possession back.
Oh,
well
it worked out for him phenomenally. Wow.
The ball needs to get past the halfway line now, though. Yapstam again with the aggression, but he might have just gifted it back. Ricardo's not the player that you want there, and that's going to do us for game 2. Ricardo takes the win, and it's 1-1 in the best of 5.
This is prime gameplay, man.
It is. I mean, I'm so surprised to see Van der Sar actually win back possession there. But 1-1, wow. I mean, this is truly what FC Mobile is about, RK. We are seeing some true class here.
Remember, we had a prediction yesterday that today we're going to be seeing a lot of low-scoring matches. We have 2 1-0s already.
Exactly.
Okay, we had a 2-1 and a 1-0.
Exactly. And yeah, you guys can learn a lot from home here as well. I mean, I'm sure you never see the goalkeeper rush technique in, normal head-to-head matches, but there's nothing to lose when you're already 1-0 down,
Whenever I do a goalkeeper rush, things end always one side.
No,
I always
100%.
concede, man.
But I think it's the pressure that they feel on the stage that they can't find those obvious passes and, build up a play, even if the goalkeeper's not there.
Yeah. So what's your favorite formation after watching this whole tournament, Rishi?
For me, it's gotta be the one they're using right now, the
4-2-3-1.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a possession-based gameplay where they're finding all the right passes and able to push the wingers off. I mean, looking at the pace,
wow,
0 shots taken. Unbelievable. Ricardo completely locked him out this time.
And also look at the pass accuracy in the 95 for both of them. Insane.
Do you not think it's such an interesting game, FC Mobile? Because you could play someone 10 times. And yes, there'll be a dominant factor that might win, 6 out of the 4 times. But every game can be so different for these players. It's who starts the best. Tactically, keeping possession. He had 4 shots in the first game. He was the player that dominated the first game. He didn't miss a single pass. And then you go into that second game, Vichy, and you get outplayed.
Yeah, we get a full 180 here. And Ricardo, I mean, he really did dictate the pace of the game here. He found the attacks, 4 shots, and Chan had no opportunities there.
Rishi, I have a question for you. Do you think who kicks off the match makes a difference?
100%. 100%. Because with the quality of gameplay that these players have, 9 out of 10 times they can slot a goal in and score. But we do get a formation change here from Chan.
2-1-3.
Exactly. The one with 2 CDMs and a cam. So he's going for a change here. And maybe we'll see a different gameplay style as well. I don't think we're going to be seeing too many trigger runs here, but this is pretty amazing.
What was the thinking behind this? What do you think? I mean, it was working fine, right? The 4-2-3-1 formation with Chan.
I think this will also work fine because these players have multiple formations that they're good with. It's not like they're stuck with only one formation that they're good with. So Chan's trying something new here, trying to throw Ricardo off. We'll see if that works.
The difference can often be between these players at this level is who's stubborn enough to stay in a formation, who's risky enough to take a risk, change formation, and it potentially to work out for them. Here we go then, game number 3 as it stands on the board. Chan's won a game and Ricardo's won a game.
We're finally seeing some step or on exits, RK. I mean, I expected far more in this tournament, but
the recent tournaments were all step or and exits.
100%. Chan's still trigger running those wingers, by the way.
Just look at the complete mismatch all over the back here from Ricardo. Just trying to follow the runners of Vinicius and Neymar.
And I'm sure he does have second defender turned on here. We can see these players running. Ronaldinho being controlled, but
just being completely pulled apart. Ronaldinho's back. There's a finesse from Neymar.
Oh, what a save that was.
Great save from Van der Sar, and in comes a corner for Chan, the first from the game, towards the edge of the box. It all was a little bit too textbook
perhaps
there.
a counter-attack here.
It's not the player you want there, really, Ashley Cole.
He's quick. He's got the accelerator. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Cafu.
Completely gets physicaled off the ball there.
I think we got to try Cafu.
100% with how fast he is and aggressive. I mean, he got the ball off there and he almost works as a winger, as we saw earlier.
I don't think there's any other right back that can be argued against to use in game than that man. He is classic.
Also, guys, let me know what formation you're rocking right now.
Yeah, everyone in the chat, let us know what formations you guys are using in head-to-head and if you switched it up after seeing the past 3 days of the mid-season playoffs.
Yeah, the only thing that these players have been in agreement of, two of them in the Final Four, is the 4-2-3-1 wide until this game. Other than that, everyone has played different formations throughout these last 4 days in Bangkok.
I mean, patience. I think that's the word you can use to describe Chan.
Punches it in. Elasticon! Oh, Neymar! It's Chan that strikes first in game 3. With a moment of magic from Neymar Jr. The skill move into the finish.
I mean, his goals are very similar to each other. He keeps waiting with the ball, and then when the attacker's near the box with an opening, he's driven passes it in, does his skill move, then gets the goal.
This man loves a last-minute goal, by the way. Okay, what the chat saying, formation-wise? They're absolutely flying in, I can see.
A lot of 4-3-3s, and I'm seeing a lot of 4-2-3-1s as well.
Even saw a 4-3-3 false 9. We only saw that formation a few times in the tournament with the center forward. Ricardo needs to find an answer here. Chan, if he does win this...
Ricardo barely had any possession in the first half.
No, he didn't. And that's the thing about Chan. And we talked about this. Starting with the ball makes a big difference.
Yeah. Every time Chan got the ball first, he scored first.
100%.
Kind of feels like Chan to take this game, Ricardo to take the next, and before you know it, we're in game 5. With it all to play for. No extra time yet on Championship Sunday. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of it throughout the
formation change working in the favor of Chan here.
Various games. There's the extra pass. Donovan runs into Company, who has an extra touch there and avoids the slide tackle.
I mean, I'd love to see some goals with Salah as well as finesse. It's really, really beautiful. But I don't think we will from Chan because, again, he shoots from the middle of the box most of the time.
Exactly. I see the Cams and Sentiment scoring more.
I mean, 15 minutes. I don't think Ricardo's going to get possession of the ball, actually.
Yeah, he's got to do goalkeeper rush.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We've seen this far too many times, but I think this time, goalkeeper's running back, actually.
If you're in this situation, though, you know your opponent's doing all you can just to get possession back. I don't think you even need to try and score. Just keep the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're seeing here. 7 minutes left. And this is hard to do as well. You know, it's not easy. We saw Lightning McQueen try to do this earlier, and it didn't work for him.
Yeah.
And the players are tired as well. We got to keep that in mind. So there is some merit to this.
Charlton finesse. Why
He's got
not?
only 1 minute left. No,
I don't think there's going to be enough time. No, there isn't. Full-time. Chan takes the win in game 3. And as it stands, whoever has scored first has gone on to win the game so far here.
Yeah.
Good observation, yes.
I think Ricardo barely had any position in this match. I think in the second half, he did have a decent amount, but overall, Chan was controlling.
But the pressure is going to be mounting on Ricardo here because one more win for Chan, and he's going to make it to the finals. So Ricardo really needs to win this next one.
Yeah. I would love to see a 2-2 now.
Yeah, me too. But Chan's very dominating, man. He changed the formation and he played just as good as all the other formations he used. And looking at the player comparison here, wow, only one shot from Ricardo.
Look at the position, man.
Oh my God, I think that's one of the highest, actually.
71 versus 29.
He must be starving.
We've seen
74-24
before as well, by the way, versus Chan.
in past tournament.
Yeah,
right?
no, in this tournament,
one, wow.
group stages, we've seen a
29%
74-26.
possession, one single shot. Just goes to show you how important that first goal is. Otherwise, you will not get it back in the nicest way possible. That was game 3 done and dusted. So that is 2-1 on the board for Chan in this best of 5. One more win for him. He doesn't also book a spot in the final. He also gets himself $20,000, which is absolutely incredible before a ball has even been kicked in the grand final.
And to be honest, Ricardo's formation is probably the best option you have to play against such a possessive, gameplay style, but it's still not working that great for him from what we're seeing. I mean, Chan's still able to hold a ball there, and he only lost it when he tried to go for a shot with Charlton at the end there.
I mean, as I told you earlier, Chan is winning only because of the, midfield control. Without that, I think he's definitely going to struggle. And I like it how he quickly adapted to the new formation as well.
And here are the squads for the 4th match here. Remember, if Chan wins, this is over. Both players sticking to their initial players. Ricardo's still using that Rodri card. The first time we're seeing that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Also, do you think, you should have just let the goalkeeper rush continue in the previous match?
No, I think that was a reasonable pull to get him back because the ball was on the other side of the pitch there. So had the goalkeeper continued running, a simple finesse shot, even from 30 meters out.
Maybe Chan would have rushed to take a shot and maybe it would have been blocked.
Better odds, maybe. I think it's just, yeah.
Does he do it in this game, guys, or are we going to a 5th?
We're going to the 5th.
I think Chan's going to finish it off here.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen Chan multiple times, actually. I've seen him in the previous tournament as well. He is no joke, man.
You let us know, champ. Who wins this one, Ricardo or Chan? Chan wins the game. He's in a grand final. Can Ricardo pull it back? If he does do so, we're off to game 5. Ricardo in possession now, kicking from right to left in that black strip. And Chan this time in the white and luminous green. See you later, says Cafu. There's Rodri. Who's with Dembele, all in the build-up now.
Ricardo knows he has to get a goal.
Into a lane change. Cut it back. Goes for a finesse. Does it need a cut back, Ronaldinho?
Beautiful finesse there. I mean, Cafu is dragging, pulling, but no, Ronaldinho, this is the trickster trade. We're seeing that again and again.
I don't think that was from kickoff. He didn't lose possession. I'd love to know the passing count of how many passes that was. Perfect passes, by the way.
I think we have good 20 to 30 passes before that goal.
I think even more than passes, it was the finishing he did with Ronaldinho there. That was completely Ronaldinho who broke through the defense with that Elastico and slotted it in.
Lane change,
exactly.
Elastico. He's used like 3 or 4 skill moves before that goal.
Well, maybe I'm wrong, guys. I think we might go to a 5th game here.
Yeah.
Prediction live in the chat as well. Get your vote in.
And we can see the reason that poor pass occurred was because of Stam's aggression. He had to get the ball off the player there.
Yeah. There's a through ball available there, but he
and that's why they're pro. They don't go for those obvious passes,
Yeah.
Wow, only 3 people there. Still holds the possession of the ball, though.
Ricardo won't forget that he only had 29% possession last game. I can tell you that for a fact.
And, yep, he's found a solution for that. Not willing to risk losing the ball. I mean, he's fighting fire with fire here.
I think he's going to go for the shot in the 45th minute.
Yeah, if he even does go for it. Remember, holding the ball for too long will trigger an automatic kick there, clearing the ball, but...
In the defensive zone, yeah.
Exactly.
That was a good tackle.
See, it's not easy to do, guys. Chan, I think, is the only player who we've seen, play that position
the only reason why he
smartly.
won the position there was because he's going for attack.
Yeah. But Chan does that, though. Remember in the first game, he scored in like the 88th minute after holding possession for so long.
Half-time, as there is a couple of changes at the halfway point. Ricardo still leads by a goal to 0. Remember, he has to win this, Ricardo, to send us into game 5. Anything less than a win,
he's going home.
That'll be the end of the tournament for him. What can Chan do to unlock the door?
I have a feeling Chan might get a goal off possession here. Look at him. He keeps waiting for the AI, the players to make an opening. And Elastico!
Elastico! Yeah. That's how you do it!
Boom, boom, boom! What did I say? Neymar off oh my God, it's amazing. Off halftime. It's the same goals again and again. He waits for an attacker in front of the box. Elastico goal.
It's the exact copy goal of the previous match.
100%. he knows what works and he does it. It's like seeing Aryan Robin, you know he's going to go down the wing and shoot. Same thing here.
Maradona and Vinicius Jr. on. For Chan. By the way, both players scoring directly from kickoff as well. They both kept possession and just held and waited for the perfect time. Ricardo can't find a way past Rio Ferdinand there, no matter how many lane changes were combined together.
And I have a feeling we're going to get maybe one shot attempted in the remaining of the game here.
Is he going to do what he did in game one?
Yeah, I think he's going to wait till 88 or 89 and then go for a goal. Unless he sees a better goal-scoring opportunity prior to that. Because, I mean, what? He's still near the halfway line here.
He's going to wait for the perfect time, isn't he? Let the clock tick down. Until he can find Neymar's feet, no doubt. I think he's still on the pitch. The substitutions have not been made as of yet. It was Vinicius Jr. and Maradona that were asked to come on. As it stands, it's Lamine Yamal and Neymar in those footsteps.
Yeah, we see those trigger runs as we get near the end here, and I'm sure he's going to look for an attack. She's building up here.
Right card. Rodri!
Oh!
Is that the goal to send him into a grand final?
Oh my God, is he crying? I think it is. I don't think there's going to be extra time. Kickoff and game
over! Chan! He's on his way to an FC Pro Mobile Grand Final here in Bangkok. And I don't think he can quite believe what he's achieved. $20,000 guaranteed. And he is guaranteed a spot amongst the best two in the competition. Ricardo eliminated the best defender, the best attacker in the tournament. He met his match in Chan of Vietnam. And that's your first semi-final done and dusted.
I think if we see the post-game analysis here, I think we're going to see very high possession for Chan here. But I'm telling you, he knows what works, and he does it again and again.
I reckon Chan, 2 shots, 2 on target.
Yep.
Quite literally, yeah.
If that is true, that is ridiculous from him. Let's find out. Was it 2 shots, 2 on target for Chan? No, he had 4.
Okay. But look at that passing accuracy from both sides, 96 to 95. But possession's not that bad. It's 58 to 42. So Ricardo did have opportunities.
Yeah, first half, Ricardo had a lot of possession, but second half, there's nothing.
It was entirely to Chan, yeah, and he waited till the end there to slot a goal in. But yeah, $20,000 guaranteed. That is a great deal of money.
Yeah. And you know what, if you're Ricardo, I think he shouldn't be sad because you got to learn from it. You got to know how to adapt. And we've seen what Chan has been doing throughout the tournament. You know, keeping the ball in the mid-region, just 2-3 good quick passes and that trickster.
Exactly. And I mean, for his first tournament and for the first player representing Mexico, I think he's done an amazing job here, making it all the way to the semifinals. And we can see this. A 3-1 win by Chan. And again, Arki, you were right. These are not high-scoring games.
Yeah.
We're seeing what? The maximum is 2-1 and 1-0, 1-0, and 2-1 again.
And this is close matches, Vishy. You know, it's not like it's a one-sided match or something. Every single match was very close.
Yeah, but we do see some repetitive styles here. Chan is doing, you know, holding the ball, and then he manages to pass it to a player, skill move, goal.
And all this time I was thinking, you know, how do I counter that?
Well,
you got any solution for it?
Honestly, if Ricardo isn't able to find a solution, I don't think I have the authority to answer about that. But
that was a beautiful goal from Donovan.
And the thing is, Ricardo has a variety of goals that he scored, right? But Chan's have been very, very, you know, similar to each other.
Yeah, they're very identical. Yeah, the same one.
Wow.
Ricardo scored off the kickoff at the start of the game, by the way. Did not lose possession. Second half start, the exact same thing happened.
Chan had it, and then he scored off
It's a
possession.
beautiful goal.
Right card, the unexpected man, CDM to come there and slot it in. And guys, who do we think he's going to be facing in the final here?
I would
Between
say
Toto Naka and Guyu.
I think Totonaka for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I mean, Guyu's been showing off, okay? The Chinese players are no joke, and Totonaka does have extreme experience here, but I'm curious to see if Guyu
I mean,
pulls something
I've
new
seen
out
this
of
in
his bag.
console as well. The winners just keep on winning, man.
Brandon probably has a lot to
Yeah.
say about that.
I was going to say, the interesting thing about the 4 players are no players from Group B or Group D were in the Final 4. It was the top 2 players from Group A and the top 2 players from Group C that actually made it through the competition, which was quite interesting. Let us know in the chat who do you think is going to try and make their way through. Next game, as you said, Guyu against Totonaka.
Wow, I feel like Chan was, like, there was so much pressure on him. He looked so relieved with that win.
Well, this is the lay of the land now. That is the bracket run that Chan has been on. A win against Solo yesterday in the quarterfinals. A 3-1 win in the best-of-5 series against Ricardo after going 1 goal down. Incredible turnaround from him. He is in the final. Will it be Vietnam lifting the trophy? Will it be the Vietnamese community going crazy in the chat? Before we get there, there is a semi-final, a second semi-final to conclude between those 2 players. It is edge of your seat stuff here in Bangkok. $20,000 guaranteed for Chan. Who else will guarantee themselves $20,000 on the bottom side of the bracket?
I'm really curious to see if Totonaka will just do his usual thing. He's also a very possession-based player, right?
Well, we are going to hopefully provide you with a little bit of analysis and a breakdown of what you may have just missed in that last round of games. There was so much to see and talk about. I mean, I'd probably be looking towards maybe one of Ricardo's last goals, one of Chan's last goals, the perfect kickoff, the perfect end to the half or the game, as we saw him score a 90th minute winner with Neymar. I think that's potentially one of the clips you might have there, actually, in fact, just in front of us. We can see the tablet loaded in. Well, this is the time of the broadcast where we're going to break down a little bit of what you may have just missed in our first semi-final. You've got a lot to look through there, Vishy, on your tablet.
Exactly.
I think you potentially could have had the winner as well from one of the other games too. I mean, where do you want to start? There's a lot of clips for you to try and get through.
I think we should point out the goals by Chan, actually. They've been repetitive, but it's good to see how he builds the play up and then how he manages to find that singular attacker, you know? It's really not easy to do. But, Arcade, do you think there's something Ricardo could have done analytically for him to be able to stop that?
Yeah, as I told, genuinely when I was commentating, I thought the same. How do we counter this? You know, I don't know, man, honestly.
Well, hopefully we can take it to the analysis book here and see if there's something Ricardo could have done. Perhaps a different defender or a different...
I mean, I know what he's been doing. He's doing the same thing every match, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to counter it.
So this is from game 1, I believe. We can see Rijkaard here holding the ball, and keep an eye on him, right? He's the
Neymar.
player that's going to cause a problem. So let's go ahead and play this forward here. Finds Cole, Ronaldinho, Charlton,
And
boom.
done. Same goal.
Exactly. I mean, how do we stop that is the question, right? Charlton,
It's
we're
not
already
like
here.
the defender was, you know, just chilling there. He attempted a tackle, but still that wasn't enough.
Exactly. And Neymar it looks like he's blocked there, right? I mean, there is a defender on him, but if we play forward,
Look at that.
I mean,
he does
how
a
do you
lunging
stop
tackle.
that? Especially because Stam himself is a very aggressive defender. and
Maybe he
wasn't able to
should have
stop it.
waited a bit and adjusted that defender manually. That's the only solution, I think.
If that happens 5 times, I think it's a coin flip every time. I don't think Yapstam is always going to lose that battle.
Exactly. I think it is a coin flip as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at another goal here. I believe this is the goal. I think we're going to see a similar goal here from Chan. Or is this a
No,
counter
this is the
attack?
Cafu
Oh,
goal.
yeah.
I mean, Cafu SS goal.
Exactly. Now, Cafu acts as a winger basically here. And I genuinely thought that at this point, he might try to go ahead
Finish
and
shot,
finesse
yeah.
it in, right? But clearly, that's not what he did here. And keep an eye here. That's what I missed. It looks so obvious to go for that finesse, but there he is.
Yeah,
Rijkaard. That's what we missed. And if you look at this,
Rijkaard was standing, you know, there. No one unmarked.
exactly. I think
so-
it was a pretty simple, logical goal.
If you just want to skip ahead to the last clip, so there should be 6 clips in total. So that, if you can, this is the match winner potentially?
I believe it is.
This was the match winner.
This was the series winner. Let's go back on this one then of how this goal went in. This was the one that sent him into the grand final.
Exactly, and to keep in mind, guys, everyone pay attention to this, the time. There's only 1 minute left. He waited, I think, almost 20 minutes to go ahead and 15 minutes to go ahead and do this. Now, if we look at this, I mean, how do you stop that, RK? There's 3 people in his way, basically. There's a defender, first one here, second one here, third one there, but he still gets the goal off. And keep an eye on that playstyle as well.
Yeah.
I think that's a finesse.
I think this could have been avoided.
Yep. Let's go back a little bit and see.
He should have used some of his midfielder defender to mark Salah, because you've seen the Salah making that run.
Exactly. I think RK is trying to point out that maybe Stam or is that Ferdinand should be triggered in order to stop Salah from, getting there.
Mark him there.
Exactly, mark him.
But also, you think you must be very quick to do that.
100%.
It needs a lot of skill.
Yep, and they weren't able to stop him, and Salah slots it in there. Wow. And that was the winner that took him to the grand final.
There you have it. There's a bit of analysis from our first semi-final, and a reason why, or multiple reasons why, that Chan did enough to get himself through to the grand final. We're going to head to a quick break now, and when we're back, it's time for our second semi-final. Guyu against Toto Naka, who will be joining Khan in the grand final here in Bangkok. We're back after this.
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của team Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh trước vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Toto Naka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
Hello， 大家好，我是来自中国深圳奥家俱乐部的顾宇王明强。我的游戏风格就是通过细腻的传控撕开对手的后防线来取得进球。我的心情是比较忐忑的，因为是第一次跟这么多不同国家的选手同台竞技。我有观看其他不同国家选手的游戏比赛录像。这次比赛的目标是先进淘汰赛。 我最想遇到的是同国家的 solo 选手，因为遇到他就代表我们同时进8强。我惊讶的是街上有很多不同国家的餐馆。我会全力以赴的，希望大家为我们中国的选手加油。
ชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็นคู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมครับคือแบบแก้เกมนั่งงานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นนะคะ22ครับผมก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับ
Em là Tranh đến từ.
Welcome back to Bangkok, and more importantly, welcome to our finals day here for the FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs. Brandon Smith alongside Vichy and RK ready to conclude what has been a fantastic 4 days here in the capital of Thailand. There is going to be a champion who's picking up $30,000 in just a few hours. We just said congratulations to Chan, who's already there. He's already bagged himself $20,000. But next up is our second semi-final. Guyu taking on the only player from Thailand left in the competition. We'll speak more about that shortly. But before that, I believe we've got something for the viewers. Am I right?
We have got an amazing code for you guys. And we heard some of you guys already predicted it, but it's going to be mid-season final day. Say that again, mid-season final day.
And what do they get?
For one draft voucher and 100 rank-up points.
Okay, that's nice.
That's good stuff.
No gems today, but you do get a draft voucher and the rank-up points as well. We will pin that in the chat for you very shortly, but that is the code. Get it involved now. Help each other out in the chat because there'll be people that will miss it out. That is the code that you will be getting your hands on today. And again, there is a poll in the chat right now as well, so please leave a vote on it if you can. Guyu or Totonaka? Vichy has just left his vote on the game. He thinks Totonaka to win.
I think Totonaka will win, but I'm really surprised. The chat believes it's quite an even split, actually. It's 56-44.
I think Totonaka wins just because I've not been fully convinced with Guyu since he's come into the knockouts. He played a 5-back yesterday. Yes, he won the first 2 games in this series, but then RK, he lost game 3 and 4 and then won in game 5. Today, he's come in and made another change. I think he's moved into a 4-3-3 today. Yeah. It kind of feels like he doesn't even know what his best tactics are at this point.
Yeah, I think is not going to be one-sided though. I thought Totonaka might do it well, but you know, Guyu also has some variance. He's got multiple formations under his sleeve, so not going to be straightforward for Totonaka for sure.
Well, let's have a look at the teams. I can confirm that there has been a handful of changes. 4 player changes for Guyu, by the way, from the side that he used yesterday to today. The only change for Totonaka, of course, is in that midfield area. We'll speak more about it as the game does unfold, but he's gone into a 4-3-3 now. It's a big decision.
And one of the weirder ones, actually, is a 4-3-3 defending with 2 CDMs. Now, one of the most stark problems that people point out is you don't have much aggression when you have 2 CDMs and a midfielder. So I'm curious to see how Guyu, intends to play this. And we see Ibrahimovic make a return, and our favorite Figo arcade. There's Figo back in here. So that whip cross play style
might come into play today.
Exactly.
Made a last-minute change there, Totonaka.
A lot of home stadium support for Totonaka here.
Just to say there's maybe a little bit of pressure on his shoulders, being the only Thai player left in the competition. That's Noah Home, who takes semi-final number 2.
We're seeing a lot of trigger runs here today. I mean, we did not see Guyu doing this last time.
Vitinha finds Lamine Yamal. And eventually will run into the hands of Cafu, who has been outstanding throughout this competition. Remember, this is the best of 5. You're in 3 games, you're in the final. Look at the space, by the way. No left back in sight. And suddenly, Guyu's all over the place.
We've seen quite a bit of good action from Zlatan. I'm curious to see if the idea with the formation is to find Zlatan near the box, use a skill move, and then slot it in, similar to the ones that Chan's been doing.
Figo.
He tried to go for a cross there. He clicked, it was a click cross, not using the in-game buttons, but it got cut out.
It just seems like the gap is too big between the midfielders to the attackers. You were saying rightly so about the 2 defensive midfielders maybe being part of that. You can see that on screen now, Vishy.
Exactly, and I think it's because Totonaka's known for being so aggressive and finding, every form of an attack. And this might be the only answer, but he does find a counter here with Lamine Yamal.
Not offside, just about on, believe it or not. Surprised me, that one. Still trying to find their groove on main stage of these two.
Cafu with the accelerator. I think that's why he's, so good with those counterattacks sometimes.
Vitinha, Iniesta. Zlatan Ibrahimovic runs into 1 or 2 defenders. That's the bruiser play style coming into full force.
Exactly, and as I predicted, Zlatan was in the box, doesn't elastico. He tried to score, but I'm surprised he actually got pushed off the ball there, Arcade.
He's got 2 defenders on him.
Exactly.
Bruiser as well.
And we saw all of their, traits activate at the same time there.
It was nice to see that.
I mean, that's how bruiser can work well for you. But Zlatan's also pretty strong. Well, let's not forget that. The skill move was pretty, but the defending was even better. Still goalless in game one of the 5 series, where we might need to go there, potentially so. Neymar runs into Iniesta.
Ooh, Zlatan was open there.
Figo with the heel-to-heel.
It's actually a really interesting combination on Figo as well. Heel to heel to get that, lead and push down the wing and then go in for the cross.
I think his plan was to use Figo for Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
He's good with heading.
And that cross comes in so quickly.
Yeah.
Not the best touch there and a chance to break away. As you can see on the YouTube chat as well, the code is pinned from EA Sports FC Mobile themselves. That is the code you can redeem in game for a draft voucher and the rank up points. Be quick and redeem it in game. This is where the gaps can start to appear now for Totonaka to exploit.
He's offside.
Offside is Bobby Charlton.
And I mean, we saw Neymar with the step or an exit to get the pace there.
I'll be honest, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh here. It's not looked great from either player out there.
Yeah. The attacks were kind of not that effective.
Honestly, I've got to give kudos to Guyu here. I mean, Totonaka is usually very aggressive. If he looks like he's not making, strong attacks, it's only, we can only say that's because of a Guyu's been defending here.
The best chance of the game was actually when Zlatan got the ball.
Oh, no.
He's won a corner there. Van der Sar might need to look at himself again there with that pretty poor save.
Do we think he went for a corner on purpose there?
Dembele delivers into Zlatan!
Oh!
And it's a direct header from the corner!
And look at that cheeky smile on Guyu. He knew, I think, that played out perfectly for him. He went for a deflected corner off the goalkeeper.
So you're telling me that that was intentional?
I think that was intentional.
I think winning the corner was, but we said this yesterday.
Yeah.
You do that 10 times, that corner. You don't score those headers.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Yeah.
But when it matters, who cares?
Toto with possession here with only 4 minutes left. But wow, look at the pace on that Lamine.
Also, Toto barely got the ball.
This is now or never for Toto Naka. No, that will be us surely for game one. Or will it? Yamal. Neymar. Finesse. And into the hands of Van der Sar. That will do us for game one. It will be Guyu, who gets his rewards for defending as well as he did.
Precisely, and I mean, I don't think anyone expected this. He takes the first point lead against Toto Naka here.
Look at the smile on his face.
I know, he has such a cheeky grin there. Like, he was like, I just did that. So, hey, kudos to him for going for that risk.
And RK, that was one of the 4 players that he brought in yesterday in Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He went from a 5-back to a 4-3-3 today. It's safe to say the trust he's put into the icon has been repaid.
100%. And also the formation change clearly worked today.
So far, so good. He's been able to disrupt Toto Naka's natural form of playing here.
Exactly, and I'm curious to see what the stats tell us here. I mean, wow, not too many shots taken on both sides. And way better pass accuracy. 4% is a lot here by Toto Naka than Guyu.
And today, all the matches have been 90% plus pass accuracy.
Agreed. And very low scoring games.
Exactly.
1-0 yet again.
I think we'll see a lot of 1-0s today.
Loads of you in the chat, by the way, absolutely loving the coverage here in Bangkok. And we love having you in here as well. Do leave us a vote in the chat if you can. It's a poll live right now. Who wins game 2, Guyu or Toto Naka? But also, while you can hear us and while you're watching, let us know who's your favourite player on FC Mobile right now that maybe you found during the Champions in-game live promo right now. If you packed a Bayern player or Juventus player, if not, who is your standout player that you love using in-game? We'll get RK and Fishy to read out some of our favourite comments. But you have
I
been
think my cheap base is Pirlo.
Pirlo?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And also Philip Lam is pretty good in the right back.
Yeah.
I've loved seeing Ribery.
Yeah, Ribery has been nice. I mean, I played him yesterday, and I loved the player item.
Did you get him, Vishy?
No, I did not. I did not.
Okay, the chat is pouring him with...
Desai. So, I'm seeing a lot of Desai, a few Drogba's here and there.
Shaq.
Yeah, Peter Cech.
Wesley Schneider, he looked good yesterday.
Yeah, Schneider with a 5-star weak foot as well. I believe he has a power shot trade, but we're going into the next match here. Toto Naka running a 2-CDM formation now, and that defending formation actually worked out for Guyu there. He really did, you know, he's putting more weight towards, you know, canceling out those attacks from Toto Naka, and it's working.
I mean, look, I criticised the gap between the midfield to the attack, but that's the trade-off you play. Yes, you've got more coverage at the back, Vishy, but then naturally going forward, you need a plan B, like winning a corner.
Exactly. I think he did get lucky this time with the corner, so I'm curious to see how he's going to attack in this game. Or maybe he wants to take it to extra time or penalties. Those are always reasonable options.
Yeah.
Now we're heading in with Guyu in the white kit and Toto Naka in the dark one. Thumbs up from both sides here. Kicking us off for the second match. This would be a real upset if Guyu managed to win this one as well.
100%. If he wins this one, I think he's going to win it all.
Yeah, and the thing is, the corners don't always have to be a coin toss. I wanted to go back to that because sometimes you can play it short, you can play it back to your own players and, you know, in the defenders and build up an attack. But Toto Naka here finds Neymar! Van der Sar deflects it.
A little rush, do you think?
I do think so. He did have quite a lot of space there.
Should have gone a little bit further. Yeah, and all it takes Toto is to get one goal, you know. After he gets a goal, he's a different monster.
And look at this, though. The 2 CDMs. Oh, my goodness. Iniesta in the open here.
First time finish.
Yeah, he had no other option there because even if he controls the ball, I think the defenders are going to get it.
Felt a bit rushed there, to be honest. I think he could have maybe fake shot with Iniesta there or done a skill move and
it's
taken
going to
the
be
shot.
tough. It's
Over to Toto Naka
or
to try
maybe
and
you
find his
hope for a
first goal
corner.
in the series.
Blocked.
He's going to win it back though, isn't he?
Yeah, Lamine Yamal gets it.
Look at where Cafu is, by the way. He's been pulled all the way across from full-back to left-back, but he's made it work quite nicely. For those that are just watching and tuning in, welcome to Thailand, Bangkok. This is our final day of the FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs. 8 players from these days have qualified for the World Championships later in October. Toto Naka on the hunt now for the breakthrough in this game. Can Neymar outsmart Cucurella? Yes, he can!
Beautiful elastico.
Wow.
Brazilian to Brazilian. He finds the pass to Neymar there, and Cucurella was left in the dust, slots it in. And that's the Toto Naka we know.
Yeah.
That's the Toto Naka we love. He always finds an attack and answer to any form of gameplay, you know? Those CDMs did nothing there.
I think now he's gained his confidence back, and you'll see a few more Toto
It
Naka
seems
goals for
as though
sure.
Guyu lost his confidence, though.
Yeah. Look at that.
Again.
Good use of the trickster.
It's
There's
safe to say that Toto Naka has arrived.
People still in the chat asking, the code is pinned, guys. Mid-season final day. For a draft voucher and 100 rank up tokens.
Vinny Jr. comes on.
And Vinny's, again, similar to Neymar there with the Elastico. Such a deadly one.
I think he substituted Ronaldinho off for Vinny.
And a lot of these times when players are using these very defensive formations, Ronaldinho is the one to break past that.
Yeah.
We've seen this in the past few days as well.
Iniesta.
Oh,
he's offside.
Offside.
I think
that
just
could
by
have
a
been
bit.
a chance for Guyu if
By the sliver of a hair, wow.
just.
Look at that. He's put it on attacking.
Yes. Trying to get more players up front there, but that could be a problem.
Actually, I want to see a stat. I haven't seen Toto Naka losing a match after scoring first.
Well,
Salah finesse!
What was the
Toto Naka has arrived in Bangkok!
I mean, how do you stop this?
Look at the keeper. He was
What is
ball
the keeper
watching.
doing? Yeah. Look where he's standing as well. Keeper gave up, guys. But Toto Naka again finds the solution here. He's sending these defenders all around, you know, and this is likely happening due to that aggression that he's using. He put it on attacking, right, for the team mentality, and yep.
That's a goal.
Wow!
Zlatan.
Immediate response from Guyu there. Zlatan with that elastico, kind of reminiscent of the goal scored by Chan earlier today.
Yeah.
Is there time though, or more so, will he get the ball back? That's the bigger question.
I think the answer is no.
I think he's going to go for another goal. I won't be surprised.
No. Perhaps at the end of the, you know, near the 90 minutes, maybe at 88 he might.
Yeah, then it makes sense, but
not right now. Or maybe
Yeah,
not,
he's
man.
going for the
It is
attack.
Toto Naka after all.
yeah, he doesn't want to play
No,
that
and
game.
Dembele's left open here. 3 attackers to 3 defenders right now.
Can he go and snatch away back into this game, Guyu? Under 10 minutes left. But has he given more time for players to get back? I think that might be the case now.
I mean, the dribbling on these players is so smooth, especially on Iniesta.
That was rushed.
Yeah, but it was a good Hail Mary there. I mean, he
Yeah.
did have 2 more minutes, but he tried to go for it now. I mean, maybe Toto Naka's looking for another goal here.
Wow, what a tackle. Cucurella.
That's gonna
Toto
tie us
Naka.
up.
Look at the support here for Thailand.
It's amazing support, and honestly, we might be going to those final, you know, 5th game here. I don't know.
I don't want to jinx it this time.
Toto Naka ties us up at 1-1 in the series.
And I
He's
feel
got
like
loads of experience, you know. I would never write off Toto Naka.
Exactly, and Guyu does come with his own reputation as well. You know, he's plays consistently high in the Chinese league, which is no joke. They have some very
But
competitive
the big difference
there.
is Totonaka has won global competitions.
Yep, agreed. I believe he's won, what, 4 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be his 5th.
And he always makes it far, doesn't he, Totonak? Always to a semi-final. Was it 4th semi-final, you said, in recent times?
Made it to the final
Last 4
time.
competitions I've watched, he's been in the final. He's won 3 of them.
Yeah.
He's lost only once.
Looking at the stats here, I mean, we wouldn't say this is dominated by anyone here. It's been a
pretty
equal
even
game.
Yeah.
6 shots by Toto compared to 4. Possession's almost 50-50 here, and equal pass accuracy as well. I mean, seriously, Guyu is really doing a good job against a formidable opponent like Totonaka here.
I think Guyu was kept quiet throughout the match. After Totonaka scored the second goal, that's when he's got the 2 shots.
I think that is true, yeah. Especially with Zlatan there.
Also, Vishy, what do you think is the best Elastico? I mean, who does have the best Elastico?
In my opinion,
Vinny Jr., is
Vinny.
it Neymar? Is it Ibrahimovic?
Vinny.
Really?
Vinny. It's so smooth.
Chat,
and
let
fast.
me know which one you felt was better. Vinny's, Ibrahimovic, or Neymar?
And
Who has
guys,
the best Elastico?
Neymar.
Yeah, even me. I think Neymar. I love Zlatan's as well.
And we have a poll right now, guys. Who do you think will take Game 3? Guyu or Totonaka? We're seeing a lot of Neymars. Vinny's.
Mostly
Dembele's as well. Dembele has
Yeah,
a really
Dembele,
nice one.
yeah.
Dembele has a
But
really nice
I felt Neymar had the best one, man.
But the thing is, he's not that fast after the Elastico, you know? So you kind of have to get the goal off after the Elastico.
Maybe in the box.
In the box.
I think the
Neymar.
Elastico is the most effective from the striker, right?
Yeah.
Wingers as well. I mean, you can.
And
do
Neymar
an
has been
Elastico and
used as a
run.
striker, not as a winger
Yeah, that is
throughout
true.
the tournament.
That is true.
Well, here's Game 3. We're locking in. It's 1-1 in the best of 5 so far between these two.
I think it's safe to say we've got loads of comments saying Neymar.
Yeah.
It was Guyu that took the first game by 0-0 from a Zlatan Ibrahimovic header from a corner. In the last game, Totonaka getting 2 goals and winning the game 2-1. Now it's time for Game 3. Which way is this series going to go next? Of course, Totonaka again kicking from right to left in the white and green.
But it's really refreshing to see a different form of a game occurring here compared to what we saw in the
previous
first, set of semifinals. It's different.
It's end-to-end.
100%. And I mean, again, these defenses are being cracked open by Ronaldinho.
Going to say someone else who we didn't really put in the Elastico debate, did we?
Yeah, and I think he's the one who's been doing the most Elasticos.
I think he's got the best animation out of anyone.
Ooh. Foul, actually.
A free kick, believe it or not.
I think he might pass. Ooh.
It's a quick little
Nice
pass
pass.
with the flick down, but Luis Figo's not going to get there. Fortunate enough for Tinha.
Figo, will he look for...
Is there to give it back to his fellow Portuguese national teammate. Lamine Yamal finds Cafu, who should not be there by any means, but he is on the edge of the box. And it's Vincent Kompany that's anticipated, just pops up above his head and does the job.
Will he take it quick?
Interesting restart. Took a while to get going, but 10 minutes away from half-time. As Totonaka looks to build upon his first chance of the game. Charlton, Ronaldinho, keep an eye on Neymar on the edge of the box, and Bobby Charlton continuing those runs as he just tries to disrupt the back line. Charlton now, the lane change, finds slow for Mateus, back to Neymar, and then Vitinha gets back and defends well for his team. And I'll be honest, I'll be surprised there is time to get this attack in. 3 minutes of added time, maybe there will be.
Well, it might be Totonaka doing the attacking here.
Elastico, Neymar, see you later.
Oh my!
Still Neymar now. Chance for Totonaka, Ronaldinho.
Beautiful cross in. Neymar to Ronaldinho. And that entire thing started off an Elastico of Neymar.
If you're critical, I'm not too sure how Guyu's given possession away with that little time left.
I thought it was going to be Guyu taking the final shot there. No, it is Totonaka. And it's really interesting. He's putting Charlton in the CDM position here.
Maybe he wants the pace and make use of the pace.
Pace, yeah.
But wow. All the Totonaka goals so far have been quality.
And it's
100%.
interesting that he's got Vitinha in, and Bobby Charlton in the DM roles. Yeah, they're great and they can offer you a finesse and so much more. But if they're not close enough to the edge of the box, it's kind of pointless.
I think he's going to control Charlton, you know, manually. As you
I
can
think
see
that's
there.
what he's doing right here.
Totonaka
Yeah,
looking
there's
for
space.
another. Might
Yeah.
just get it. Yes.
Oh my. Totonaka, he finds himself again, 2-0.
Charlton was key there.
Both
He initiates
goals.
the attack.
Both goals have been across into the box. Wow.
I'm liking what I'm seeing here, Vishy.
No,
The
I'm
quality
loving
of
this
goals.
gameplay. This is energetic.
Yeah. I mean, the last fixture, it was mostly just, you know, skill moves shot. But this is more about passing plus skill moves, everything involved.
It's like Brazilian. Like, we're seeing Ronaldinho break through defenses, Neymar elasticoing. Still not too late to score here.
There's one. No.
Van der Sar.
It's just about goes out for a corner in the end. I thought that was potentially going to be a throw-in.
Is he going to score from here? He scored from a
Will
corner
he get
before.
lucky again with
Dembele.
Zlatan?
Zlatan
Not this
pushed
time.
on the ground by Ronaldinho, by the way. Vincent Kompany picks up, but he's not the player you want.
Whoa!
What is that from Vincent
Oh
Kompany?
my goodness! What was that? He passed the ball back to himself there.
What just happened there?
Look at that. We've never seen this before. What is that?
Vincent Kompany just made his own skill move. Look, it looked like a terrible drag back, but he just passed it to himself.
Self pass.
Vincent Kompany, what are you doing? I mean, I tell you what, if Guyu gets back in this game, he will not be complaining by any means.
I've never seen a goal like that before.
I think he meant to do a pass to someone else,
Yeah.
but the joystick
there's
was
no one
pointed
over
out-
there.
Yeah, the joystick was in the wrong way.
The worst part is, he's a centre back, but he turned like R9.
Yeah. Wow.
Totonaka needs to hold on now. He's got about
Yeah, I think he's
five
got it.
game minutes between him and a spot in the next game with a one match advantage next to his name. It could be a second one on the board. Ousmane Dembele, lane change into a shot that's blocked.
Last attack. No.
Gone.
Minute remaining.
1 minute. Totonaka's on to get a second one of the series.
Might be a goal here.
Game over.
Ooh.
Vincent Kompany can do all he can, but that will...
And that is it.
Wait, no. Dembele finds the
Hang on
run.
a second.
What?
Ousmane Dembele. Massive chance to tie the game.
No!
What a save.
No! Guyu is going to beat himself up for that. Unbelievable.
How
That
have you
should
not
have been a
scored?
goal.
What a rush out there. Van der Sar saves it for Totonaka.
He's laughing now, but he would have been crying if he conceded that.
He had a mini heart attack there.
I'm sorry, but referee, I thought we had a minute of any time.
Yeah. Referee said keep playing. Wow.
What a game we witnessed.
What a game.
Totonaka 2-up in this series, but Guyu very nearly, thanks to a fortunate added time there at the end and a Vincent Kompany goal. He could have been in extra time. He should have been in extra time.
That should have been a goal. I think the pressure got to him there. He held the ball for a bit too long.
Yeah, he should have released it a bit quicker.
Yeah.
How does that goal not go in your honest opinion? Is it too much time for the shot?
It's too much. He held the ball for too long there, and he pulled down and waited. If he went for a swipe even, that would have been an easy goal there. But wow, Totonaka showing why he's the champion most of the times. 95% pass accuracy, RK, to 78. Same number of shots taken on both sides. Possession is not that one-sided either, but 95 to 78, that's what decided the game.
Look at the support for Thailand here.
We know one thing's for certain, guys, is that this next game, Guyu's going to have to come out and go for it. If he doesn't win the game, and Totonaka does, that will be game 4 done and dusted in the series, and Totonaka will go through to a grand final.
Let's take a look, man.
But, you know, do you feel Totonaka completely changed his game style?
No. We've seen him use multiple game styles, right? I think this is one of the few he
But
has.
as far as I remember, he was a position style player. But
Yeah.
now he's been more attacking, you know?
I think it's because of the fact that he can't exactly play too much possession, because the 2 extra CDMs in Guyu's formation kind of block out, you know, those random driven passes into the box.
So you feel that CDMs are going to cut those passing lanes?
Yeah, yeah. And Guyu is manually defending a lot as well.
Yeah.
But guys, go ahead and take a vote in the poll. Who do you think will win Game 4 between Guyu and Totanaka?
Formation change from Guyu. 4-2-3-1 wide.
We've seen a lot of this today, RK.
Yeah.
I mean, the 4-2-3-1 wide is a favorite amongst these pro players. I think, as you mentioned, for that midfield dominance that you're able to get. We saw a lot more 3-5-2s actually last time for that midfield dominance as well. What do you think changed? Is it a gameplay mechanic?
It's a play styles. It's a play styles that completely changed how you play the game now.
I think you have to use a 4-back minimum with how strong these, defensive play styles like Anticipate, Guardian, Accelerator are.
Here we go then. Game 4 of the series. Chat, have your say in the vote. Totanaka is 67% winning that vote, by the way, as it currently stands.
6-7.
I'm sure the chat will enjoy that one. The only code of today, guys, will be pinned in the chat, in case you missed it. Go and redeem it in-game and go and get yourself a draft voucher. Neymar finds Bobby Charlton. There's the lane change, but there's not a finish from Totanaka.
Good pressure there from the defender.
Yeah, pushes him out to a bad shooting angle there.
What a difference between the two semi-finals, isn't it?
Yeah, this is way more energetic, and I think just more goals and...
I mean, I wouldn't say way more energetic. The previous one was midfield battle.
Yeah.
And this is end-to-end. You'll see chances on the both sides.
I mean, almost finding a breakthrough attack there.
Vishy, what do you prefer for your right winger? Accelerator or rapid?
Accelerator.
Really?
No, I don't think right wingers have.
Yeah, they do. That Lamine Yamal does have.
Yes, Accelerator.
Yeah.
Rafinha, Vitinha!
Oh!
First time finish, Totanaka takes the lead.
Vitinha strikes yet again. I mean, that card, he always finds those runs, RK, right? He always finds those runs. And I don't think Toto trigger ran him, but he always makes it through those defenders and slots it in.
Totanaka wins this game, by the way. He's in the grand final. Another grand final. One of the very best in FC Pro Mobile history.
I wonder what's going through Guyu's mind right now, what he's trying to build up here. Finds Iniesta to Vitinha. Zlatan! Unbelievable!
Nice finish.
With his left foot as well.
Game on. He needs a win here, remember, to keep his tournament alive, his chance of lifting the trophy. Half-time. And it will do us a 1-1. Vitinha's finesse was cancelled out by a Zlatan Ibrahimovic goal just on the stroke of half-time.
And it's so hard to defend against those style of goals like Zlatan just scored. It's hard to, defend that driven pass.
If you have a player that can control it, it's unstoppable.
And Zlatan's physicality helped there as well. He literally ran 100%. Past the defender and scored.
The bruiser
that
comes
one.
into play then.
Wait, Zlatan yet again!
First time!
Wow.
It's the play style that makes all the difference from Zlatan. Doesn't even need to turn.
The defender helpless there against Zlatan. Both goals are quite literally the exact same, just on the different sides of the pitch. Wow.
It's early doors, but this already screams a game 5.
I mean, you can't put Toto out. He always finds an answer. Ronaldinho has been the one starting these attacks, so...
Neymar. Vinicius!
Oh, Cucurella. The anticipate comes into play.
It's really a battle of the playstyles here, guys.
Great piece of skill move, but then Cucurella, right place, right time to stop the Brazilian.
20 more minutes for Totanaka to find an answer, and equalize this.
You think we're gonna see a game 5?
I think so, RK. I really do.
What do you think, Chad?
I think we might be on to extra time before we get that. If Totonaka can make something happen from this. That finesse was asking a lot.
Nice pass.
Maradona lane changes. There's the technical level 2 at the pops up above his head. Again, there's Neymar that joins the tricks to pack. There's another Elastico. It's not really giving him too much.
Usually a third Elastico here.
He's just trying to find the right passing lane.
And this is where those 2 extra defensive CDMs come in. Look at this. You can't find any good passes.
Neymar finds Vinicius. That runs in to Vincent Kompany. We're going to game 5.
Extraordinary defending from Guyu. The last 10 minutes.
Exhilarating gameplay here, guys. I mean, seriously.
Guyu takes the result. It's 2-2 in the best of 5 series. And this next poll might be the most important one of the whole game.
I really didn't expect Toto to go to match 5 here.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I think all that support's kind of putting pressure on him. You know, I feel like if I had so many people screaming, I don't know.
I mean, even if we don't have people screaming, we're still going to be pressurized there.
Yeah. And seriously, man, Guyu is putting on a show for us.
Yeah.
Zlatan, the MVP till this moment.
Well, let's have a look at the stats from that last game. 4 shots to the 6 of Totonaka, but that didn't matter. 33% possession, but he still did enough to snatch it. We have to speak about the clinical finisher play style from Zlatan. We spoke about it the last 4 days, about even when you're not facing towards goal, if you've got the gold or the level 2 play style, it is good enough to guarantee you a good finish on goal, isn't it?
Yep.
Exactly. And with how, you know, strong and physical Zlatan is, it doesn't matter if there's a defender near him. He manages to get the shot off. And if he gets the shot off, the play style activates, goal. And it's, look at this. I mean, it's almost only a third of possession here for Guyu compared to Totonaka, but he found those goals. And both of them were driven passes to Zlatan, pass to Zlatan, and you win.
I think the 2 goals he scored were very similar, right?
Yeah, but good ones nonetheless.
Game number 5. What do you think now, Vishy? Who's winning this?
I honestly think Guyu will take the win here. I think Guyu will upset Totonaka and take the win.
Brandon, what's your prediction?
I still back Totonaka.
Me too. I think Toto is going to win this one.
I'm saying it, man.
Because the 4th match, on paper, Totonaka was still the better one. It's
and
just
both of them go for the same formation here, guys.
Ooh, 4-2-3-1 wide. Are we watching Ricardo versus Chan again?
Perhaps. And I think Totonaka might switch back to his old gameplay style of being more possessive here. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially being in match 5.
I'm genuinely, I mean,
Both
confused why the change.
now.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
in game 5.
Yeah. I mean, both the tactics clearly worked.
One thing we have to keep in mind is that I guess neither player would know the formation until they jump into the game, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good point.
So maybe it was a kind of, I'm going to play my poker card, and somehow they both played the same card. 4-2-3-1 in our final game of the best of 5 series. Who goes through to the grand final to face Chan of Vietnam? Guyu or Totonaka? You in the chat have said 52% of you have gone for Guyu. How much that poll's changed. It was all about Totonaka throughout the competition, even in this bracket game. Suddenly, there's a shift in what could be on the cards.
Guyu started here, but he did lose possession to Totonaka, and that's not a good thing. Toto knows how to hold possession, runs down the wing with Maradona here. Yep, he's playing back to his right backs. I think we might be getting old.
Right card, Mateus, still low for Mateus now. Can he unlock the door? He can. Neymar, that is superb.
Double lane change and shoots it.
Unbelievable. And
What a
that's
goal.
the thing about Neymar and the trickster playstyle. 2 lane changes, but he did not slow down even a tiny bit there. Wow.
If it was any other player, the second lane change would have been not that effective.
Way more slower, way more slower.
He didn't even need the second lane change, really, did he?
Yeah.
But he just did it. Toto Naka strikes first. Is he on his way to a grand final here in Thailand?
Guyu needs to find a goal here if he wants to equalize the game. Quite an early goal though, so there's a lot of time for a lot of things to happen.
Iniesta, Vitinha. Guyu looking to find his way back.
I think he's looking for Zlatan, which he might find.
How do you stop Zlatan? That's the question. Rio Ferdinand is the answer on that occasion.
Good opportunity there. Wrong skill move, I think, RK.
Yeah.
I think lane change or something might have worked more effectively there, but...
I think also all the players have noticed they're over-relying on the Elastico. Yeah.
Exactly. But Guyu does get possession again, and he's trigger running Zlatan. He wants Zlatan in the box so that he can pass to him and get a goal.
Vishy, I haven't seen a cross goal, you know.
No, Zlatan
Header.
gets the ball again. Yeah, cross goals haven't been happening recently.
Figo. Ronaldinho. Luis Figo still avoids one or two tackles there as the
Will we see the whip cross here?
signature Luis Figo eventually runs into
Why did he go
Ashley
for
Cole
it?
and a
There's no
half-time.
time
That'll do
anyways.
us.
I was expecting a whip cross there.
Me too. But it's kind of a coin flip, which is reasonable with how much time there was left.
Exactly.
There's a lot of noise here, of course, naturally, in Bangkok for that only Thai representative left in the competition. He's 45 minutes away. Not just from a grand final, another grand final.
Gets the ball back. I mean, this isn't very representative of Toto Naka's gameplay. He's losing possession quite easily here, RK. What is going on?
It's just that Guyu is good, you know. Sometimes it's not always about Toto Naka. It's always about it's sometimes about the opponent as well.
To the far-hand side, there could be a through ball run there. Neymar, can he find the feet of Zlatan? He can. Zlatan, big chance, big goal.
2-0. Zlatan strikes for Toto Naka.
And that should help him land in the final.
Unless Guyu gets a miracle here, it seems as though Toto Naka will be proceeding to the finals. The energy here is unmatched from the Thai.
Wow.
I could be wrong here, but Zlatan Ibrahimovic definitely was not starting
He was not, no. It was
last game as well. It's a case of I've taken a page out of your book. Zlatan's working, he's in my team.
And as I told you earlier, Vishy, I've never seen Toto Naka losing once he scored first.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I think he was looking for Kukurea there, actually.
I think it's game over, to be honest with you. 2 goals in this time. He's going to look after possession at least into the 80th minute, you'd like to say. Nice heel to will from Ousmane Dembele then. Allows
Maybe he's going for the
Ronaldinho to
third
run
here.
riot.
Oh, wow. Neymar's wide open.
He wants another. Ooh,
Maybe
get
extra
it.
pass there
Yeah.
would have been good. To Dembele probably.
Prove us wrong, Guyu. The time is not on your side. Wait
8
for the
minutes till Toto Naka makes it into his 5th final here.
Beckenbauer. It's not who you want, is it?
Unfortunately,
all.
I think it's over, Vishy.
3 minutes away. Toto Naka is on his way to a grand final here in Bangkok. Wait to hear this reception he's going to get. Where he plays Chan. Full time. Toto Naka is on his way to another grand final. $20,000 guaranteed.
Oh!
It's
look
not
at that
3 points this time. It's $20,000 in his back pocket.
5 back-to-back finals. How crazy is that, Vishy?
I mean, it's just pure talent there. You cannot stop him. He finds an answer to any different kind of formation. They both had, it was a midfield battle there, you know, they went for that formation, but...
What separates a player like Toto Naka? How's he making those finals every
Maybe
tournament?
hours of practice?
Experience.
Experience, yes, that definitely counts.
We're talking about his 5th final here. He's had tournaments before that as well, you know?
Yeah. I think we might have, we might call him the GOAT of...
He is
He
the GOAT of
wins
FC
this.
Mobile. He is.
And there's a real opportunity for him this winter to crown himself as a GOAT at the World Championships. I think whoever becomes that first ever FC Pro Mobile World Champion walks straight into that debate, don't they, as probably the GOAT of the scene. If he can win the mid-season playoffs and then goes to the World Championships and plays well there.
I'll be honest with you, Brandon. I've seen Totonaka all these tournaments, and this is completely different gameplay style this time. He used to score first goal, and he used to just mostly, pass in the middle. That's what he used to do. But now he was different. Even after having the lead, he's going for the attacks, getting those goals.
Well, that's the story of the series. He lost the first game by a goal. Now, a Zlatan Ibrahimovic header, if you can remember it rightly so,
Corner.
Gave Guyu the only goal in the first win of the series. Totonaka comes back twice with a 2-1 and a 2-1, then loses the fourth game, and then comes back with two fantastic goals, and even had a page out of Guyu's book. Zlatan came in, a change of formation to a 4-2-3-1 wide, and he is in a grand final. Our best two players from the last 4 days is confirmed. Chan and Totonaka. What a grand final we have ahead of us in the next 10 to 20 minutes or so. This is going to be a best of 7 to remember.
Wow. Get some popcorn, guys.
I mean, best out of 7, fatigue is going to be an actual issue again, like we
100%.
talked about yesterday.
And let's have a look at the highlights. Game number 1. Header from Ibrahimovic. Unstoppable header. And that seals the win for Guyu.
I really think it was intentional from him.
He doesn't care that. Neymar Jr. with the finish shot, pretty weak. And this is the goal from Totonaka. Unstoppable Neymar's Elastico once again.
Yeah, I think I've been corrected. I think Neymar does have the best Elastico.
Salah.
Salah finesse, thank you very much. That was 2-0.
Really
As much as Vincent Kompany.
I really want to see that Vincent Kompany goal, actually.
Wow. That's a beautiful goal. Nice low cross from Neymar to Ronaldinho.
I'm trying to think at this point what you want to break down, Vishy, because there's a lot that's happened in those last 5 games. Vincent Kompany's own
that
unique
one I want
skill
to see.
that he made for himself was
and
quite
also,
interesting.
if possible, we need to talk about... Yeah, I think this is it. Look at this. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa,
It's because he backkilled it.
Every time I see it, I mean, wow, what is that? Even Toto's like, okay, dude.
And then that chance
yeah,
there.
this
what
one.
went
This
wrong?
is what I wanted to... Yeah. If he had taken that shot even a fraction earlier, it would have been a goal.
You can see Totonaka's reaction there. He knew he got away with that one. Then we went into game 4. And as much as Totonaka kicked off the score in there, Zlatan pulled a goal back for Guyu. And then gave him a match winner from this moment here. Zlatan again, back to goal. The proving clinical finisher of that play style. And this was the game where it all mattered. Game 5 of the series. You win this, you're in the final. The double lane change from Neymar. And there was no looking back from that point when Zlatan made it 2. Well, this is the bracket now from 8. There is just finally 2 players left representing 2 countries and 2 huge communities on FC Pro Mobile. Chan against Totonaka. $30,000 on the line. Both have guaranteed themselves 20k for getting here. And we must remind you, those 8 players on the left-hand side of your screen will all be in action in South Korea, Seoul, South Korea, in October at the FC Pro Mobile World Championships. But before we get there, of course, we have to find out who our mid-season champion will be. Guys, what a bracket, what a run it's been. 2 very different games. Cannot forget, we've got a best of 7 coming up. Before we get there, though, I think it's time for us to do some analysis of what we have just seen across the last 5 matches. We have got the clips, I think, on screen that we want to see. I mean, there's a lot to talk through, Vishy, and a lot to go through. I mean, we've been spoilt by moments and highlights, but for you, in your opinion, what is a game or where would you like to try and go to?
The Dembele one, I think the one where he actually didn't score that one, I think that's a very key part of the game where we see even in head-to-head, right?
Right, well, let's jump to it now. This was the moment, so just for some context on this, can you click previous clip? Is there a previous clip on there or not? There is. I was going to say we could have seen the company goal, but we're not going to see it.
yeah.
So this is the moment where is this game 3? So this is the one that Totonaka did win 2-1. You get in this space here. Talk me through what went wrong and how Dembele's not scored.
So Dembele should have swiped right here instead of trying to, you know, charge up the shooting bar here. Had he swiped, the ball would have already left his foot and it would have been a goal. But him pausing for a fraction here, just if we go forward, allows Van der Sar to block this. So, right,
I think
he could have
Vishy,
even shot here, right,
he
RK?
should have taken a shot right
Even
over
here, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That would have gone in as well. I think he hesitated a fraction too much.
He waited
Even
too long.
here,
He
even
waited
here,
too long
even
there
here,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the problem there. Now,
Or
I'd
else-
love to see the company goal as well. Let's try to look for that.
I don't think it's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately
I
not.
could be wrong, but unfortunately there's no company goal. But what we could see, though, is another one of Totonaka's goals. Maybe this was one of the match winners, potentially. I think it could be. If Zlatan picks it up now, yeah, it is. This is the match winner, the 2-0.
Yes.
His strength comes into play
Exactly. And we see both play styles activating there. Now, with the Zlatan one, he bruisers here. We can see the silver bruiser. And then immediately after this one activates, we're going to go ahead and see the clinical finisher on Zlatan. And that's not an easy angle to score through as well. That's pretty hard. So to get that off is quite hard.
I think also, RK, you don't often have a striker with bruiser on where it's effective because the second play style, maybe like Didier Drogba, isn't that useful.
There's really a
However,
handful of strikers
for
that has both
Zlatan,
of
if
them.
you can have bruiser and have a clinical finisher or a finesse, it's very valuable, isn't it?
100%. Usually Zlatan cards are very good because he's got 5-star weak foot most of the times. I'm sorry, 5-star skill moves most of the times. And Zlatan's got one of the strongest and also smoothest elasticos in the game. And that makes that card even more effective. With clinical finisher, it's game done for the opponents.
I think we also need to talk about this, you know, these 2 goals that Guyu scored where he, you know, slings the ball into Zlatan. We were just talking about his physicality. And the ball, you know, leaves Zlatan's foot so quickly and finds the right place. Because sometimes it's easy for the goalkeeper to block it from such a short angle. Again, clinical finisher, playstyles are completely changing the game here. So take a look at this. Right there.
Yeah.
He gets it off. No space for Van der Sar to go ahead and block that.
There you have it. Those are our favourite bits of the second semi-final that's just concluded. In case you've missed it, the headline news is we have got a Vietnam versus Thailand final here in Bangkok. It's safe to say we know who the home favourite is. There's a big crowd of him, fans that are going to be cheering him on for this grand final that is ahead of us. Semi-finals done and dusted. As we bring you back to commentary, potentially so, off the back of the analysis scene there from Vishy and RK. We're going to head to a very quick break in just a second. When we return, it's time for our grand final. Not any grand final, a $30,000 best of 7 FC Pro Mobile grand final. Don't go anywhere. It's up after this.
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của team Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh chức vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
ผมชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นนะครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็นคู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมครับคือแบบแก้เกมหน้างานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นนะคะ22ครับผมก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับ
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của Tem Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh chức vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
Tôi ชื่อ ต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นนะครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็นคู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่า
second chances, no more holding back. The glory, the trophy, and the $30,000 all come down to this grand final. First up, from Vietnam, Chang! And standing his way from Thailand, Naka! Alright, who will be crowned the ultimate champion? Let's find out this right now. Over to the candidates, take it away. Let the games begin!
Well, here we go then. This is the big one, isn't it? $30,000 on the line. These last 4 days have all been building up to this moment here. Who will be crowned the FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs champion ahead of all eyes on the World Championship? Brandon Smith-Fishy and RK Reddy will have the pleasure of taking you through this grand final. A best of 7 grand final. We spoke backstage. Realistically, how many games do we see this going?
6 minimum.
6 or 7, yeah. I think it's going to go to something like that.
And how do you reckon it's going to end?
I think
4-3 in the end, a 3-3 into the game, or could it be done with a 4?
Yeah, 4 will do the job. Whoever wins 4 matches first, winning it.
I think maybe Chan has it. I really do think so. He's been formidable. Totonaka's been the champion the entire, all the times. But what are your guys' predictions for this one?
I just can't look past that Totonaka performance. I feel like that crowd is going to be spurring him on, and they expect nothing less than him to be champion here.
100% agree with you. And you've seen Totonaka evolve, It's not the usual gameplay that he used to have. He's more attacking now. He can play the position gameplay style if he wants to as well. So I back.
But I don't think anyone comes close to Chan in the possession game, though. I think he has it mastered down to the T.
He is so good at a few things. One, kickoffs, keeping possession, and starving you of having possession. If he scores first against you, you're in some big problems. So Totonaka needs to come into this game and adjust. But one thing that we have seen from his last game, RK, he's happy to adjust. He changed formation.
Exactly.
He's changing player personnel. Rodri was in this morning. Now Rodri was back out the team. I mean, I'm interested to see how the best of 7 goes, because there will be changes. There will be formation changes. There will be personnel changes.
Exactly. These players are going to adapt. This is a lot of matches, so in between matches, formation changes will occur, player changes will occur, and I'm curious to see whether we'll be seeing similar playstyles that they've done till this point, or if they have some secret tricks that they're going to bring out for this grand final here.
Also, we haven't seen any penalty shootouts so far. Are you guys predicting any?
We've got an extra time.
Yeah.
Some extra time would be nice. It is the grand final after all. We want to hear from you in the chat as well. Who do you believe is going to win this game? We'll have a poll, no doubt, up for you in the next few minutes. But who is going to win this? Totonaka or Chan? Vietnam against Thailand. This is the bracket to catch up with what you may have missed across yesterday and today. Our quarterfinals look like this. Ricardo, Natsu, Chan, Solo, Huang Bao, Guyu, Detpim and Totonaka have all qualified for our FC Pro Mobile World Championships in Seoul, South Korea. That takes place in October, by the way. This was the semi-finals that took place earlier today. Ricardo's incredible run came to an end with Chan winning 3 games to 1 in the best of 5 those semi-finals were. And although it went to a 5th game, it was Totonaka that came through with the local support here. It's all on this one, the big grand final. I mean, the chat, which way are they looking right now?
Also, the biggest question is, who do you think, I mean, what formation is Totonaka going to use now? Is it going to be the 4-2-3-1? Or is he going to switch back to his original?
I think he's going to stick to the 4-2-3-1. That's my prediction.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he knows he has to play the possession game, and the only way to do that is having those 5 players basically in the midfield helping out. And Totonaka, he hasn't shown it much in this tournament, but he's really good at second defending. I would say even more than his aggression, it used to be his defense, you know. He can always pull the ball off you no matter what you're doing.
But also, Vishy, I think we haven't seen enough of Totonaka, you know. We haven't seen those matches on the stage. So that might be one of the reasons.
So yeah, I think both players have shown it. I mean, they've made it to the final. What is it, $30,000 and $20,000 for the other one?
So it's guaranteed $20,000 plus a place in the final as well.
Exactly, and they're playing for the trophy at this point, and it's one heck of a trophy.
Also, thoughts on the trophy, guys? What do you think, Brandon? You've seen the console trophies.
I mean, it's FC Pro's proper first, I guess, trophy that they've been able to create and draw. I can only imagine what the World Championship trophy is going to look like. That's the mid-season playoff trophy.
Yeah.
The World Championship trophy is going to be on a completely new level.
Did you get a chance to hold it?
No. Did you?
Nope.
I touched it. I don't know if that counts.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
I know everyone said I had the trophy curse yesterday when I lost, but Totonaka.
Another formation.
Exactly, 4-2-1-3, the one with the 2 CDMs. So this is a bit more, you know, defensive because you do have those 2 CDMs, but it can also be aggressive, especially because we've seen Rijkaard score quite a few goals in this tournament.
I would say both are similar formations.
Technically, yeah, I guess, yeah.
It's just that Totonaka formation, the attackers are a little bit forward.
Yep. And the wingers are more aggressive.
Exactly.
And remember, this does get affected by, you know, the players' aggressiveness and like how they move. And
Also,
their
guys,
work rates.
let us know in the chat how many matches are we going to be seeing today. It's best of 7.
55% of you in the poll have gone for Totonaka to win this.
Chan will be kicking off here.
Okay, Totonaka got to watch out.
For the FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs. Live here from Thailand, Bangkok. And it will be Chan against Totonaka. Only one can be crowned Mid-Season Playoffs champion. And it will be Chan kicking from left to right, who has been perfect, by the way, from a kickoff or keeping possession. Are we going to see a great example of that now? No, because Vincent Kompany is in the way.
Thought that might be a foul call, but it wasn't.
And last few matches you've seen, Chan, whenever he kicks off, he always scored.
Exactly, not this time though.
Yeah. He's playing against Totonaka.
And look at him, second defender already activated, only 17 minutes in. He cannot wait to get that ball.
She could be fazed by the fact he's playing Totonaka, a name that's got such a reputation about him.
I don't think so. I mean, he's taken on some hard names already, so...
Lightning McQueen.
Exactly, the previous winner.
Neymar. Oh! Off the bar! And very nearly Cafe put it into his own net. Van der Sar was in no man's land.
Beautiful Trivella there. That would have been one screamer had that gone in.
Well, that's your warning shot from Totonaka. Of what is to come in this best of 7.
And Totonaka still holding possession here. It's almost like we're seeing Chan's gameplay itself. He's holding possession until he has a goal, you know, a concrete goal-scoring opportunity.
Look at how he's pulling those defenders back.
Second defender.
Charlton, Ronaldinho, who did think about a finesse from there. All looked a bit too obvious, though.
Good marking
Cut
there.
off the right card.
Half-time, 0-0. And so far, so good for Totonaka. The only thing he had to deal with was kickoff.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it.
And it felt a bit rushed. Some of these passes did feel rushed from both players.
But it's safe to say that Totonaka had situations under control.
Agreed. You didn't see any substitutions here.
Yeah. Maybe they're preparing for the extra time.
That's a lot to invest in. 0-0. No action yet.
Apart
Except
from
for
the
that.
Neymar Trivela, there was nothing else in this match. Just lots of passes and lots of interceptions.
As we said, it was Chan that real only chance in the first half came from him keeping possession from the kickoff. Other than that, it's all been Totonaka. It wasn't for the crossbar. He would be up by a goal to nil in this best of one. Well, his best of 7, the first game in it. Potential finesse again. It was trademark and well read by Cafu. It's like a magnet, this ball, isn't it? It just keeps on falling back to Totonaka.
Exactly. And honestly, look at how well Chan is defending right now. He's constantly pulling his players back and letting the second defender do the aggressive work and putting pressure on the attackers here. But this could be a problem because the players are getting tired. I mean, almost everyone is orange or yellow here in terms of energy.
Yep. If it goes to extra time, he's going to be struggling a bit.
Exactly. It'll be in Totonaka's favor, especially because he's had the majority of possession here as well.
And remember, there's only 3 substitutions.
I'd love to see the possession stats after this game, by the way. It's got to be 70 plus at this point from Totonaka.
Completely agreed.
My prediction, 75-25.
7 minutes away from the end of the game. Are we on our way to extra time in our first game of this grand final?
I think Totonaka might slot another one in if he goes for an attack. Wow.
Totonaka is doing a Chan here. He's waiting for the 89th minute.
The Chan, he says.
He's waiting for his second shot of the game, by the way.
Yeah.
That's the go. See you later. Ronaldinho gets past one. Back to Cole. Right card. Where's the finesse? Where's the shot? No, extra time is needed for the first time.
We get our first extra time here. And look at how tired Ronaldinho is. He's basically dead. My goodness.
How many runs has he been doing up and down the pitch on the left-hand side?
And he didn't sub him on.
What do you think, I mean, the tactics of Totonaka, are they right?
Yeah, but hey, don't put Chan outside the equation yet.
Although he's barely had the ball, let's not forget, as you said, Chan is still very much in this game.
He's starting the trigger runs. He wants that aggression. He's trying to look for openings, and he's creating them as well with these trigger runs.
I generally think there's not been a shot on target in this game so far because it hit the bar.
Yep.
I don't think either player have actually had a proper clean shot at goal other than one. Extra time needed already. We're nearly at half-time in extra time. Speaking of which, Chan might get the chance before we get there. Bobby Charlton tries to cleverly cut it back. Maradona runs it out of play, and that will go for a goal kick.
Rijkaard has been so good this match.
Agreed. And we finally need... yeah. He's having a problem here. I mean, he tried to figure out a solution, but Ronaldinho's out for Totonaka. Look at Ronaldinho. He's so tired here. And this would be amazing if this goes to a penalty here.
Wouldn't be a bad way, would it, to kick off the best of 7?
Go ahead and let us know in the chat who you are supporting in this best of 7 between Totonaka and Chan.
Maybe Sasachi now. Zlatan runs into a defender. It looks like penalties is on the cards for match 1. Here we go. Who's got the nerves from the spot? As it will be Chan that steps up first with Bobby Charlton who scores. It's a good penalty in the right bottom corner. Can Totonaka match it up with Lamine Yamal? Yes!
We're now heading into the second penalty here taken by Chan. Vinny Jr. goes for the left. Blocked by Van der Sar! Chan disappointed with himself here. Ibrahimovic slots it in. Totonaka has a lead.
And it's time for the third penalty. Maradona is going to take it. Scores. Easily taken. And Maradona for Totonaka as well. Scores, man.
Back to Chan. Penalty number 4. Has to score this one, doesn't he? Ronaldinho steps up. Saved! Totonaka scores. And it's game over for the first match in the series. Up steps Neymar for Totonaka. Scores and it's 1 point on the board.
Totonaka takes the first win in the best out of 7, kicking out Chan in the penalties there. Unbelievable work. 2 saves. Wow.
Insane. And also Totonaka hasn't taken a single penalty shootout in this tournament, whereas Chan has gone to 2 penalty shootouts.
I'll tell you what, I cannot wait for these match stats, by the way, because there wasn't much, was there, other than both players holding possession heavily, more so Totonaka. Penalties to the side here. It's 1 game on the board in the best of 7.
Rishi, any prediction for the position?
I think we might be seeing
Extra time
something
may
like,
have shifted it a little bit,
Yeah.
but it definitely was about 70 plus for Totonaka
I think
before
we'll
that.
probably, yeah, 70 for Toto here.
Yeah, I would say 70-30
Yeah.
as well. And here we go.
Oh,
0
Wow,
shots.
76. I thought your prediction of 75-25 was
Yeah.
absurd, but it's even, wow. Unbelievable. Chan didn't even get to hold the ball.
It's safe to say Totonaka did a Chan here.
He kind of played him at his own game, though, a little bit. to a degree.
Exactly, yeah.
0 shots. I mean, the only shots he had was from the penalty spot during penalties.
So I was struggling to find a solution for Chan, right? I think this is the solution.
You pull a Chan.
Play a Chan.
But 97 accuracy goes to show that he still can, maintain the ball. And wow, it went to penalties, and that was one exhilarating penalty shootout for us.
76% possession from Totonaka. It just was like he's got into a new gear now, doesn't it? He's just cruising at this point in terms of confidence. What's the most possession you've seen in a single game, even when you've played casually yourselves?
I think 81-19.
Yeah.
81% possession.
Yeah.
But no formation changes from either side here. Heading
Guess
into
who
the
I played
second
against
game.
for that match? 81 versus 19.
I have an idea.
Were they even holding their mobile?
They literally just... Exactly.
And the thing is, Chan must, feel like he needs to switch something up, because we went to penalties here and Toto just outclassed him in penalties here. So I don't think it's in his favor to push for penalties again.
Just to confirm as well in the chat, everyone asking about a code. There is just 1 code for today, and it's already been revealed. It's the pinned message in the YouTube chat. Mid-season final day. Redeem it within FC Mobile now, and you can claim a draft voucher and some rank up points as well. That's the only code coming your way today.
Ooh.
Here we go then. Chan from left to right in possession.
Not resemblant of Totonaka. He loses the ball within 5 minutes of kicking the game off.
Maybe a chance for Chan just to actually hold the ball, as he's nearly dispossessed there as Neymar was pressing heavily, wasn't he, on Rio Ferdinand?
Also, Totonaka's off-ball pressing is top-notch. One of the best in the game.
And Neymar?
Neymar tricks to finesse! Corner!
Not the best angle there. Van der Sar managed to have time to move. Ooh, wow,
Works
okay,
out
works
well,
out.
somehow. Finesse from Salah. Could have maybe been an idea there as he tried to lane change onto a right foot finesse, no doubt.
Bit of miscommunication between the players there. Cafu. I mean, Chan is putting in that pressure as well, but yeah, he passed
Salah
to
is
someone
waiting
out
outside.
of bound. Yeah, unfortunate. Charlton gets the ball here. Step or an exit from Salah.
Just seems very deep, doesn't it?
And Chan needs to realize if he loses possession, Toto's going to do the same thing, He's not going to get the ball back unless Toto tries to score and loses possession.
I think Totonaka is prepared for it.
Exactly. Now, 5 minutes remaining. This is exactly where we see Chan, go for an aggressive attack. And we can see that. Salah slowly pushing towards the enemy goal. Finds Charlton.
Charlton.
That's a
Clever
wonderful pass.
Salah, Vincent Company. What a little toe that was to intercept.
What a tackle that was from Company. Have you seen the timing of that?
Exactly. That was perfect.
And half time,
Down
goalless.
to the second there.
If it was wrong tackle, it would have been a penalty.
Penalty, I want to say that as well.
No changes at half time. What was he thinking about one? Rivaldo in for Charlton by the looks of it.
You see the trigger runs coming here from Chan. He's trying to find an opening. And since he's kicking off as well, I don't think Totonaka's going to see the ball for a while. Because we've seen Chan go a whole 45 minutes holding the ball, but bad pass here.
Can someone put a dub in the chat? That would be. Maybe a dub for RK Ready or Vichy. Still goalless. 65 minutes in.
Yeah, Totonaka playing it slow as well. Wow. Chan knew that he wasn't gonna get the ball anytime soon and goes in for a substitution.
He might not get the sub as well because the ball might not go out of play until he concedes.
Valid point.
Neymar. Finesse!
What?
Totonaka!
Wow! That was from quite a distance out.
That might be the goal.
Lane change into finesse shot. Van der Sar looking behind him. Ten more minutes left here. Chan needs to find something here, or Totonaka will take a 2-game lead against him. Ronaldinho finesse.
Ronaldinho finesse there.
He goes for the swipe shot.
Yeah,
goal.
poor angle there. Toto's just going to hold the ball here. Very safe stuff.
Should be game over really for Totonaka at this point. You have got the game in your hands. 2 minutes away from doing so and finding a second point on the board. Full time, Totonaka closes out match 2 in the series. And it was thanks to a moment of brilliance with that finesse from some ridiculous distance.
Chan seems to be pondering some possible changes to his formation or gameplay here. It's clearly not working. Totonaka is edging him out just by a bit here.
You just see there to the left of Totonaka. Is it like a... It's either a hand
Oh yeah,
got
so
a bit of grip.
Yeah, so I think that might be a hand warmer, but they also use these powders that helps them get frictionless movement on their fingers.
Yeah, this happens to me all the time. When I'm playing 5 to 6 matches on a row, my hands sweat and
Yeah.
I just can't control the players properly.
And I mean, look at these stats, guys. It's not too one-sided, honestly. I mean, pass accuracy equal on both sides, 54 to 46. China even had more shots taken, but Totonaka's was the decisive one.
Yeah, a lot more chances at least in that game there, to say the least, in game 2. 4 shots to the 2, but still not enough. It's the one shot on target that makes all the difference for Totonaka, who concludes game 2 of the best of 7. Remember, it's first of 4, and you will be crowned mid-season playoffs champion here in Bangkok, Thailand.
Do you think it's going to be done in 4 matches?
I mean,
At this rate, maybe so.
Yeah. Yeah, being unbiased, I would have to say, yeah, Totonaka is looking stronger.
Yeah, he's clearly adapted to Chan's gameplay style.
Well, welcome back to us here on the commentary desk. Brandon alongside Vishy and RK Reddy. We've been bringing you the coverage for the last 4 days. We are hearing that we're going to go through a little break now just to break up the best of 7 series. When we return, the grand final here in Bangkok will resume. Remember, there is $30,000 on the line in this one, so don't go anywhere. We're back after this.
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của Team Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiêu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh chức vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
ผมชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นนะครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นราคา22ครับผม การแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็นคู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมครับคือแบบแก้เกมหน้างานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นราคา22ครับผมก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับ
I
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của team Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh chức vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
ผมชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นนะครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นราคา22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็น คู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมครับคือแบบแก้เกมหน้างงานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นราคา22ครับผมก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับ
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của team Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh chức vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
ผมชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผมจริงๆก็จะเป็นคู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมครับคือแบบแก้เกมนั่งงานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นนะคะ22ครับผมก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับ
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của Team Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiêu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh chức vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
Tôi ชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับเป้าหมายในครั้งนี้ก็ยังเหมือนเดิมครับผมเป้าหมายก็คืออยากได้แชมป์เหมือนเดิมครับผมแต่ก็ไม่ใช่เรื่องง่ายครับก็ต้องพยายามมากขึ้นครับผม จริงๆก็จะเป็น คู่แข่งสไตล์แบบว่าสไตล์เดียวกับผมอะครับคือแบบแก้เกมนั่งงานตามแบบสถานการณ์เลยคือแบบว่าไม่มีการเล่นที่แบบตายตัวไงครับผมจะรับมือยากก็ฝากแฟนๆที่รอเชียร์ด้วยนะผมชาว FC Mobile ทุกคนเลยครับชาวไทยก็ฝากเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมด้วยครับผมตอนต้นนะคะ22ครับผมก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุดครับ
Em là Tranh đến từ đội tuyển FPT Polytechnic của Tem Việt Nam. Lối chơi của em thì xoay quanh với việc cầm bóng chắc và chắt chiêu từng cơ hội. Để chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này thì em đã tìm hiểu nhiều về Thái Lan và các đối thủ của em tại giải đấu lần này. Mục đích của em ở giải này là cạnh tranh chức vô địch hoặc ít nhất là top 8 thế giới để có vé đi World Championship cuối năm. Đối thủ quốc tế khó nhất em từng gặp và cho đến bây giờ luôn đó là Totonaka của Buriram. Đây là lần đầu tiên em tới Thái luôn ạ. Bất ngờ thì em thấy có chút khá giống với Việt Nam và em thấy em ngủ ngon và em ăn cũng tốt hơn. Em thì muốn gửi lời cảm ơn đến fan hâm mộ đã động viên và ủng hộ em trên hành trình thi đấu tại giải quốc tế năm nay và em sẽ cố gắng thi đấu hết sức.
Tôi ชื่อต้นครับผมชื่อเล่นชื่อต้นครับแล้วก็ชื่อในเกมก็ต่อต้นนะคะ22ครับผมการแข่งขันครั้งนี้ก็รู้สึกตื่นเต้นเหมือนเดิมครับผมแล้วก็ได้มาแข่งรายการใหญ่ๆแบบนี้ก็ตื่นเต้นทุกครั้งครับผมจริงๆก็ความกดดันมันกดดันอยู่แล้วครับผมแน่นอนแล้วก็ความคาดหวังของแฟนเกมชาวไทยด้วยอะไรอย่างนี้ด้วยครับผมก็รู้สึกกดดันแต่ก็จะทำมันออกมาให้ได้ดีที่สุด
Welcome back to Bangkok, Thailand for day 4 of the FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs. Apologies for the lengthy pause there in play. We can confirm that we are all sorted hopefully now and ready to get back underway with the action. Brandon alongside Vichy and RK ready. Guys, a lengthy pause here, but if anything, that could be maybe a benefit for Chan, just to take a minute to sit back, review, and try and put it right for game 3.
Yeah, what do you think, guys? He's going to change the formation or he's going to stick to the plan?
I think he's going to stick to it, guys, because his entire gameplay is possession style. I think he's going to stick to what's working for him. I mean, not exactly now, but he got to this point in the final using that formation. And we saw his interview. He said his goal was to make it to the top 8. So he's made it way farther than top 8. But what would you do in this case?
I would stick to the formation, actually, because the wins, I mean, the losses are not big losses, you know. They're just 0-1 and 1 in a penalty shootout. So let's go for the same one. You know, whatever you know, just do it again. And look at that beautiful trophy.
That is what they're playing for, isn't it? And $30,000 if you have just tuned in. Welcome back to the competition. It's a best of 7 this grand final. As it stands, Totonaka is leading with 2 wins on the board. Remember, 4 wins, he could be there. I mean, could we see a clean sweep this year of a 4-0 in a final? I don't think we will, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past Totonaka.
I don't think we will, but if there's one person who can do it, it's Totonaka. And it's his 5th final he's in, so I mean, this guy has a crazy reputation. But let's take a look at the squads here. We do get a formation change. We get a 3-cam, a 4-2-3-1 narrow to combat Totonaka's 4-2-1-3 formation. We have Charlton, Salah, Ronaldinho, same players, just a formation swap.
Yeah.
The one thing you got from both of those two players, well, 4 players with finesse play styles in the final third for Chan there. You know exactly what he's going to be looking for, in or around the box or just on the edge of the box. Who wins this one though, chat? Totonaka or Chan? Will Chan get a game back in the tie, or Totonaka put himself up with a 3-0 lead in the series? We're jumping in now, we're loading into the game.
This is going to be a midfield overload.
Maybe, but I think this formation Chan is using is significantly more aggressive than what he previously had. 3 cams, that's basically 4 attackers with a striker there, so...
Or maybe 4 midfielders.
That is also true. Kicking off with Chan here, the dark kit.
Okay, quick passes by Chan this time.
Finesse, instantly from kickoff.
Wow.
Tips over the bar, and that will be a corner for Chan.
I think Chan has switched from defending to attacking all of a sudden.
Where's that one going? All the way back to the defender by the looks of it. Needs to be careful not to get pickpocketed by Bobby Charlton.
And I feel like this is a good way to utilize corners. You're not coin flipping anything, especially this early into the game here. Guarantees himself possession off the corner. Ready to build up another attack.
Rijkaard and Salah, that's nicely done there with...
Wow. These are some...
Neymar. This is brilliant build-up, by the way. He's barely lost the ball now, has he, until now?
In my opinion, some of those were some risky passes, really close to the defenders.
Yeah. I mean, this is not how Chan was playing before. He used to go for only safe passes, but this time he's trying to release the ball quicker and clearly not his gameplay style.
He's trying to catch Totonaka out by surprise is what I think is going on. I mean, that Neymar finesse in the beginning was just completely unexpected there.
That was very quick, Vishy. I wasn't expecting that.
Precisely, catching Van der Sar and Toto off guard there.
Chance now for Totonaka just to get into possession and try and put his imprint on this game. There's a nice hill-to-hill from Ronaldinho. He's in a bit of a running race with fellow Brazilian Cafu.
But I think Totonaka is still sticking to his usual gameplay here. He hasn't switched anything up in his cookbook.
And guys, let me know in the comments, how many goals do you think you'll see in this match?
Ronaldinho. Lane changes, but runs into Rijkaard. Only as far as Rijkaard, he punched it across the Salah. First time finish from Mateus, and out for a corner it goes.
What a phenomenal build-up there. I mean, so many points. I thought he was going to go for a shot there, but no, passes after passes.
Not too sure on that corner by any means. That's half-time, and it's 0-0.
3 goals? Really? I don't think so, guys. Maybe we'll see like 1-1 or 1-0.
He's a little bit better with that corner.
Yeah, I think he went for a short corner, but there was just no one there to pick up the ball, unfortunately.
What do you think the best game plan from a corner is? Because you play to the edge of the box, the player's marking it. You play short, the player's marking it. Is it go to a centre-back, or is it, as we saw a few times, just risk it and hope that maybe Zlatan or a tall-esque player will be able to win in the box for you?
My favorite tactic in this tournament was, passing to the guy right outside the box and finishing it. I think that was my favorite style.
Yeah, Arcade, that's a valid one.
It's
Passing
good,
to someone.
It's not often available though, is it? Just because it's often marked. That's a great pass. Rijkaard, is he going to be the goal scorer off the bar? And not in.
Unlucky.
More than luck. I mean, it is Rijkaard. You can't expect him to make those.
We've seen him scoring from those situations in this tournament.
That was a tight angle.
That's the best chance he's had so far in the game. How is that not got in? The crossbar saves the day for Chan and maybe saves his chance of getting his first win in the best of 7.
There was an opening there, but Totonaka decides to play back.
This is not resemblant of Antu's Chan's gameplay, honestly.
Yeah.
Looks like he might be playing as well for potentially a period of extra time, or for the last kick of the game, maybe.
Six minutes left. I think Toto will go for one final attack here.
Mateus, Charlton. Into Ronaldinho. Any time to follow now. Is this go time for Toto Naka? Maybe so. Ronaldinho. Lane changes. The idea was to try and get onto finesse. Extra time will be needed.
And this time, Chan's players aren't too tired. I think he learned from his previous mistake, and he hasn't been second defending that much at all.
Maybe that might be the reason why he changed his formation, right?
Exactly, because he was using second defender. He was trying to pull players around too much, and his Ronaldinho was literally red. He had no stamina left in him, but that's not the case this time as we head into extra time here.
Will we need penalties again to decide it? 10 minutes played already. This is Chan's chance. Try and find the breakthrough against Toto Naka. Where's that key pass? Is that the moment there? There's the finesse!
Ronaldinho, ladies and gentlemen, in extra time. What a beautiful finesse.
No one's stopping that.
He managed to break through Toto Naka's impenetrable defense. Wow.
Perfect timing as well, just on the stroke of half-time and extra time.
And the thing is, in these extra time moments, you basically have one good attack every half. Whoever starts with the ball has one proper attack.
Well, this is Toto Naka's chance to do just that then.
And look how tired the players are as well.
Press will be aggressive.
And I don't think Toto will be seeing the ball again.
Is that game over? Is that a point on the board for Chan?
100%. Okay, commentators
Maybe
curse.
not.
Yeah.
Hang on. Well played, Rio, further down there.
Clears it out. Best
That
thing to
should
do
do us for game 3 of the series. Chan gets a win on the board.
He's got some support here as well.
Yeah, Vietnamese community is gigantic, RK. They have so many tournaments, you know. They have one going on right now. And Chan is a legend in the Vietnamese region as well. And made it to the final here, so global legend as well.
Well, that's game 3 done in the series. It's still 2 wins to 1 for Toto Naka. He is still halfway there to lifting the trophy.
By the way, has Toto lost before in this tournament yet?
Yeah, he did.
I see, to Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
And these are the stats from the game itself. Possession
Wow.
a little bit more fair between the two, but the 96% passing accuracy jumps off the page from Toto Naka.
And I think the lower pass accuracy for Chan is reflected in his aggressive playstyle there. Even his initial goals.
Would you really call 92% low pass accuracy?
I mean, with how great these players are, yes, I would say that. I mean, these are the guys who hit 98 and 100% pass accuracy. There's a high bar here. But I guess possession-wise, Toto Naka had more of it.
Especially when Chan got 100% passing accuracy earlier on.
Precisely.
He's kind of set his own expectation there.
Yeah.
Not to happen every game, but I'm sure we'll see it again.
Guys, with this win from Chan, who do you think will take the next win, guys? Go ahead and vote between Chan and Toto Naka.
Get your vote on the poll now. It is live from the EA Sports FC Mobile team.
Remember, 4 wins. 4 wins to glory. $30,000. And the trophy. As they're setting up here.
Will we see any changes? Let's have a little look at the teams and the tactics of what's coming into game number 4. You got to think back, if Rijkaard scores that goal,
Yeah.
We could be on our way to penalty, or we wouldn't even be in extra time, would we?
The last game, yeah. Could have been match point.
If that wasn't Rijkaard, is the question. Probably a goal.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because you're using Rijkaard for his defensiveness, you know, winning the ball. So you can't
Maybe
always
someone
expect
like
him.
Matthaus might have done
Mateus, exactly. But he's not as good defensively as Rijkaard. So it's a trade-off, and he paid the price for it.
Who's the best CDM in FC Mobile right now?
Rodri, in my opinion.
Interesting.
What about you, RK?
I have a lot actually. I would say Hullet for me.
Hullet,
But
really?
I
You're a big
haven't
Hullet fan. Guys, go ahead and let us know who you think is the best CDM. Think who else?
I'll go for Rodri as well.
Rodri, yeah. Sometimes people run defenders as CDMs. I've seen some Desai in the show match as
I've
well.
seen a lot of Beckenbauers in the CDM.
CDM, exactly. And we head in, oh my god, my
Change in
favorite
formation.
formation, 4-3-3 holding from Todonaka here. And the key thing about this formation, guys, is that the CDM acts as a fifth defender. And RK mentioned this, as a CDM, you know, Mateus can also attack. His shooting is not bad at all.
Yeah.
So maybe he's listening to you.
And he's got the best combo of playstyles, I would say.
Yeah.
Anticipate plus
And
the
bullet pass. So he's a good defender.
and a good passer as
Passer,
well.
yep.
Yeah.
53% of you voting that Todonaka is going to get the win in this series. I mean, it's interesting you say, I mean, we haven't had the pleasure of being able to see the likes of Hullet in this tournament. We've seen more the likes of, as you said, Beckenbauer occasionally, but mainly Lothar Matthäus. Kind of been one of those key figures there, mainly because, respectfully, the players have wanted to utilise, other than Rijkaard, of course, the likes of Bobby Charlton, the likes of Vitinha, the likes of the players that can offer you a little bit more than just a traditional centre midfielder.
Completely agreed here. And Toto's the one with possession starting off here. I'm really interested to see how he's going to use the 4-3-3 holding formation. But we can clearly see the bullet pass already playing a role.
We've seen it more in the group stages.
Yep. Tiki-taka as well.
Let's see how this one plays out then. Remember, Todonaka wins. He'll be on 3 wins. He'll only need one more.
That's so beautiful how he... Did you guys see that? He moved Neymar to block that other defender, like, manually. Wow.
Todonaka now. Just charging up an attack potentially there. Just brought out a couple of skill moves with Ronaldinho with his infamous tricks to play stop.
Would Alan Keegan, that's Alan Keegan, please come to reception. Your wife is waiting
Haven't
for
witnessed
you.
a single match more than 3 goals today.
Yep.
Yamal. Lane change. See you later, Rijkaard. But it's evident that this man does not want to let go of possession.
27 minutes in, and Chan hasn't touched the ball a single time. Toto's looking for a clear shot here, and he's not able to find one. It's almost like he's just trying to wear down Chan's players right now through the second defending. There's so much going on here that we're not noticing.
He wants to frustrate Chan.
Yeah.
Matthäus. Neymar. Second man press of Lothar Matthäus doesn't work out well. Is that the space for Charlton now? Vitinha back to goal.
Poor angle there.
Yeah, it's because of the angle.
And maybe, I feel like someone like Nicholas would have fake shot it, like scoop turned around and then gotten for a goal.
Somzi.
Yeah, Somzi, yeah. Or Nicholas, I meant both, yeah. Ooh.
Last chance.
Trigger run
Off
here.
the half.
To Neymar.
See you later, Neymar Jr. Chan will take a lead at half-time.
Lane change into goal here. Completely goes past the defender. He has the Ibrahimovic in the substitutes, by the way. I'm curious what he's cooking up with that as well. He's gone defending. Okay, goes, no, defending, yep.
You just saw that chance down the other end for Todonaka. You asked the question, Vishy, if it was a level 2 or a goal clinical finisher there, and that goes in back to goal Zlatan, does he score compared to Vitinha on that occasion?
100%.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he will do it.
Yep. And I'm going to be honest. Possession-wise, I think Chan might play it safe here. Especially because we saw he changed his team playstyle to defending here, which you can see in the top right. Matthäus doing his job as a great CDM, getting the ball back.
I don't expect Chan to let go of possession here. I'm going to be very happy with a 1-0 win.
To be honest, in the first half, Totonaka did have position most of the game. Chan found that attack. The slimmest of margins. Yep.
He's trying to lure some players out of position.
Yeah, and he's still trigger running those attackers, by the way. You got to keep note on that.
He did.
Wow. 20
Right
minutes
card.
remaining.
Johnson, finesse off the bar. It was such a bit of a weird angle there for the finesse shot. But it very nearly worked.
I mean, wow. You don't expect it, you know, you almost calm down. You're like, oh, he's just gonna pass the ball around, and then no, suddenly goes for the attack. Finds Charlton out of nowhere.
Vitinha, chance for Totonaka now to get a goal back. Lovely piece of skill move and a
What a goal!
finish.
Unbelievable! Fake shot turned into goal. Ronaldinho equalizes for Totonaka.
It looks like we might be on the way to extra time again.
The finish shot. He's got to finish straight as well.
It's just inevitable, isn't it? When Ronaldinho gets in those areas, you know he's going to try and chain a couple of skill moves together, and you know he's looking for the finesse shot, RK, but the other part is, how on earth do you stop it?
You can't. If you find Ronaldinho there, you simply can't. It's all skill and dribbling at that point. Chan desperately looking for a goal with 3 minutes left. Oh! That was some pure tiki-taka there.
Wow.
Vinny just a sliver of a hair behind there. On to extra time, and Ibrahimovic coming in for Totonaka here, actually.
Well, it's a change in extra time, isn't it? 30 more minutes will be needed.
With players' stamina getting low, you know, I think the physicality of Ibrahimovic is going to come useful.
That's a very good point. And since Totonaka's the one kicking it off, we'll likely see one, you know, attempt from Toto towards the end of the first half of extra time here.
10 minutes already flown by in the extra time period. Just look at the defending that's needed now to try and stop this. Vitinha, as we know, has got the finesse, but that's going to be stopped by Company's anticipating bruiser combination.
Rivaldo down the wing here. Ferdinand trying to... Unfortunate. Yep.
Really a very tactical foul there as we go into half time.
Vinny swapping places with Maradona here.
Penalties, yes or no?
Penalties.
Yep, 100%.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say 100%, mate.
That's throwing the comments as well. Penalties, yes or no, chat? Is it going to the dreaded pens, or are we going to see a match winner within the 120?
Look at how many people Chan is trigger running here. He wants everyone to go into the box. I'm actually surprised he's not going attacking here as well. Look.
He doesn't want to give away the ball now.
Yeah, run, 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 run. 3 minutes remaining. I'm going to go for a crazy attack here.
I think he's going to go for it.
Maradona.
Oh, Vinny.
Finds Vinicius. Lovely pass.
Oh!
Was it the wrong player?
Yep, 100%. Almost he scored
wrong
there.
player, and it was a volley. If the ball had been on the ground, much higher odds here.
Here we go then. Rodri to step up first then. Misses! Totonaka misses from the spot, and it's back to Chan to kick off this shootout as he means to go. And upstairs Vinicius Jr. scores.
Totonaka has to score this one now. Missed the first one. Ibrahimovic slots it into the right corner. Chan's time to answer, can get himself a lead with Rivaldo's goal. Beautifully done.
It's time for the third penalty, and Maradona is going to be taking it. Scores! Is he going to save it? Nope. Right direction, but
Perfect
still Maradona
pens.
scores.
So far for Chan, needs to score this one, doesn't it? Up steps Totonaka for Neymar, scores. Back to Chan. Ronaldinho this time, need to save Totonaka. And this one is more important than ever. Vitinha to step up now. Up against Edwin van der Sar for Toto Naka. It's a must-score penalty. He does. Chan scores. We're all square in the best of 7. And it looks like it's going to fall to the hands of Rijkaard. For Chan now, scoring his 2-2 in the shootout. Up he steps, does. And that's the shootout done. We are 2-2, all square in the series.
4 games in already, guys. 4 games in, heading on to the 5th. Chan has made a comeback here.
What a comeback. Not easy making a comeback against Toto Naka.
Especially after losing a penalty shootout to him to now winning one. Both players on the precipice of victory here. Just 2 more wins needed.
And the big question, would you change the formation now?
I would if I was Toto.
If you're Toto Naka, yeah. You would?
Yep, 100%.
Wow.
2-0 up he was in the series, Toto Naka. Now it's 2-2 and things are looking very different, to say the least. Let's have a look at these stats at the end of that game. They're 97% to the 95% pass now. So a 50-50 split possession between the 2 players.
I mean, it was reflected in all parts of the game, honestly, even in extra time. Each half was shared by 1 player alone. Similar amounts of shot taken, 2 on target, had to go to penalties there. That equalizer from Toto Naka was truly majestic. I mean, with Ronaldinho there, he dribbled through the defense. But Chan still locks him out here.
I think Chan is in a better situation now. I think he's got the momentum.
100%. But Toto Naka can kill some dreams here.
In fact, we've had 2 rounds of penalties also.
Yeah.
In this best of 7 already. And that's only 4 games done. There's only 3 more matches maximum left in this series. Will it be a 4-2 scenario now? Will it go 3-3? And will we go all the way down to game 7?
Guys, go ahead and make your predictions in the poll and chat, guys. Chan or Toto Naka? Both tied with 2 points. Wow. 57% think it's Chan.
And no matter what, we'll see game number 6.
100%. I honestly think, I still think Chan might make a comeback. Like, remontada and win this one. He's the one who's been adapting and, you know, answering. Toto Naka swapped his position and formation up, yet he still lost.
Also, do you think luck matters in these matches?
I think
you always need a little bit of luck. But you look back on that game and you think for Chan's sake, that half volley goes in.
Yeah.
I know he wins the game anyway, but that could have been done in normal time.
But you can't expect too much of your CDMs there. I mean, that was a volley. It was a first touch from the air.
That's why I like Hullet, you know. His shooting is really good.
I think you're the biggest marketing guy for Hullet, man.
It must be nice to have Hullet in your team anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. Lots of pressure for
And
both
someone
of them.
pointed out in the chat, luck matters, but you can't get lucky in all 7 games.
I mean, you just need, it's just those little moments, isn't it? Like the chance that Toto Naka had to hit the bar and didn't go in.
There's nothing much to, you know, there's not a big difference.
Yeah.
The goals-wise, shots-wise.
I think whoever wins this next game will have a significant psychological lead because they're just 1 more away from winning, right?
Yeah.
And if it's Chan, then he's on a roll. He's on fire now.
They're just 2 games away from making history.
For those asking, the score right now is 2-2 in the games in a best out of 7. 4 points needed to win $30,000 and that gorgeous trophy. Wow.
How much does it weigh?
I'm guessing heavy. I've never lifted it. But Chan, sticking to his own formation.
Unchanged.
Toto goes back to what won him those first 2 ones.
Yeah.
He's gone to that 4-2-1-3 formation with 2 CDMs here.
The only difference in the two sides is Salah and Lamine Yamal and Hincapié and Rio Ferdinand. Other than that, it's literally identical teams.
But man, these games in this tournament have been so strongly dictated by player playstyles. That's the one thing I'm noticing.
Well, here we go then. Time for game 5 in the series between these two. Extra time twice already. And penalties, which both have had the enjoyment of winning. Game 5, here we go. The 4-2-1-3-1 of Toto Naka. And away we go. Chan from left to right for this one. In possession now. He's often been renowned for being so good from a kickoff.
2 minutes in, he already triggered around 4 players. Pushing everyone to maximum aggression here. Toto still doing his defending. Loses possession.
Neymar, look at the space. Can he get away though? Keeper's off his line. Neymar. Oh, played in with Van der Sar. Still can get shots away. Or maybe a finesse if he's quick.
Second time that Van der Sar has stopped the goal scoring opportunity. Unbelievable. Van der Sar might be the MVP here. Wow.
That was clutch from Van der Sar.
I don't know why Van der Sar's wearing the number 7 shirt, by the way, but if he's performing saves like that, he can wear whatever number he wants. I'm more confused how he's not been able to finesse it round the goalie there.
And I'm so surprised he actually committed to Van der Sar coming up that much. It's like, you know what I mean? I thought he would pull it back, but he stuck to it.
What if he mistimes it? What happens then? Is it a red card?
Ooh, good point.
Well, a little bit fortunate there, just the AI animation there of the tackle.
I don't think I've ever seen the goalkeeper get out of a game before.
Well timed though from Chan.
Legendary by Van der Sar there.
Do you think rush out came into play there?
Oh wow.
That's probably one of the biggest game changers, I'd say that. But it's so quick. If you can time it.
I mean, take a close look, everyone, at how Chan is moving his main player. See how Rijkaard's blocking every attacker?
Yeah, Rijkaard's just been told to
The
move
off-ball
back. Rio
movement from
Ferdinand
Chan
again.
is so good.
Dispossesses the ball, but loses it yet again.
Second man press there. Charlton and Lothar Matthäus, they're hunting in packs to try and win the ball back, but that might do it for half-time, which it will do. Half-time 0-0. It's a fascinating watch off the ball, isn't it, between the two players? The runs that are being triggered, the second man press, and then manually, defensively, you just see where every player is being moved around the pitch from the triggers of the runs. It's just trying to reset the players, reset them back again and again and again and again.
I mean, Chan's been doing a great job here. Toto does have possession, and honestly, I think we're at like, what, 65-35 already in terms of
80-20, easy.
80-20, wow. It's been Toto's game till now.
I haven't seen Chan enjoying any possession so far.
Not at all. Toto's taking his time, very patient.
An opportunity to switch it to the far hand side there. No, wants to come back again.
Look at the
Matthäus
Matthäus.
tired, yeah, so tired already. Antu's been playing defense all game.
Keep an eye on the runner Neymar here. Rijkaard's just trying to stay on his toes. You can just see manually, he's just trying to track what could be the killer pass into his Brazilian forward. Still a possession out of Rijkaard, by the way. He's just using second man press. Still with Rijkaard now.
Yeah, I think Toto's not taking any risks here. He doesn't want to give Chan any possession unless it's a guaranteed goal-scoring opportunity. Except there.
And that played
Chan
well
has
there.
possession. Looking for a counter-attack here.
Chance to maybe break now. Run triggered there from Neymar. Wasn't needed in the end.
Again, Chan also doesn't rush here, you know? He knows he has Here, 5 minutes left.
Final 5 minutes now. You've got to go for it if you want to win it in the 90.
Probably going to wait till 88. Loses the ball here.
Rijkaard again. He's been MVP this game, hasn't he? He's probably run the most kilometres as well. Here's the extra pass. Does he need it? Neymar, Ronaldinho! He may have had about 1% possession the whole game, but he does not care at all. Chan snatches a 90th minute winner.
One chance, one goal. That's what it matters.
100%. And the thing was, Totonaga had the ball the whole game there. I think we're going to see such crazy possession stats here. But Chan is actually on his way to make an unbelievable comeback here. Takes the lead against Totonaga, needs one more win to become the mid-season playoff champion here.
2-0 to 3-2 lead.
As I said there, I mean, he put it about 20% possession, maybe a bit more, but to have that little time on the ball, RK, and then to get one chance at goal, and then you have to be that good, you have to be that clinical. But more so, I think plaudits where it's due to Rijkaard, and defensively, he manually just controlled Rijkaard from left to right, and then when it was time to pounce and win possession back, that's exactly what he did.
He stuck on to Rijkaard for so long, controlling in the midfield, you know. He was just using Rijkaard to cut those passing lanes.
Oh my goodness, 71% to 29%, and the pass accuracies are also insane at 97 to 94. 2 shots taken on both sides.
I'm sure 19% out of it came in the last 15
when
minutes.
he had the 20 minutes, yeah. That's unbelievable. You actually, I think there's a reason to why Totonaga is playing like this, because if you give Chan the ball, he's finding a goal every single time.
We've seen it throughout the tournament. Every single time in the last few minutes, one chance, one goal. That's what Chan has been doing.
He is clinical, isn't he? One shot on target the whole game, and of course it would be the match winner to conclude Game 5 in the series. It's 3-2 in games. But as you said, Vishy, he was 2-0 down in the series. What a comeback this could be.
It could be the most legendary thing.
Yeah.
And I think Toto's going through his head right now, like, what is happening? Everything is crumbling, you know? Chan. Just one win away.
I don't know if you guys seen his interview, but he's like, what is the one thing that matters the most? He's like, take the chances you got. That's what he said.
And boy, is he taking every chance he gets. Actually, he's the one creating the chances.
Could you imagine? Chan wins his next game. He will be your mid-season playoffs champion. What a storyline this could be as we head back to main stage now to preview Game 6. I mean, I'll ask the chat, do you think it's going to be done now? Will Chan win the game, or will we go 3-3 in the series into Game 7? I feel like we're going to go to Game 7.
And we got to point out, man, Van der Sar won that. Yeah, Van der Sar was insane.
He tackled, and then he performed a save as well in a span of 5 minutes.
W. Van der Sar, guys.
Is he the best goalkeeper in the game? Minus Petr Cech.
Yeah.
No,
He is.
It's a clear win now. Yeah.
After this tournament, I'm just bringing back my Van der Sar back into my team.
And you really got to give kudos to him committing to that, actually, because he could have pulled VDS back there, but no, he went through with it.
Yeah. It was a risk that paid off.
Of course.
Of course, let us know at home who's been your goalkeeper of choice at the moment inside FC Mobile. That's the teams locked in again. Is that another formation from Totonaga? The very narrow 4-1-2-1-2.
This is
haven't
actually
seen this in this tournament.
Not in this one, but Totonaga loved using this in past tournaments. And the thing is, I think this is the first time we've seen this in this tournament, right? 4-1-2-1 narrow. Yeah, we've seen the wide, but we haven't seen narrow. I feel like Totonaga's bringing something out of his special secret cookbook here.
Narrow formations for both of them.
Yeah, and look at both players. They've got to be getting fatigued here.
Yeah.
Like, they've been staring at their phone for quite a while now.
It's a lot of games of FC Mobile, but also just to concentrate at this level with this much on the line. Here we go then. Totonaga needs to win to take it to Game 7. And if Chan wins, he will be your mid-season playoffs champion here in Bangkok. Totonaga in possession now in the black kit from right to left with Chan, who will probably not get much possession in the white and green, ready to counter-attack, ready to make the most of just one attack. Has to defend this one, though. Defender's pulled out. Finesse from Neymar! Toto Naka scores!
Unbelievably done by Toto Naka there. Neymar with the finesse outside the box. Nothing for the defenders to do there as well.
Goal for the hosts, number 15.
One touch, one goal. I mean, we're really getting a show here, guys.
We might see a 7th match now.
Just think we will. I think it's written in the stars.
Yeah.
Thing is, Chan had no possession before that goal. Oh my goodness!
Van der Sar once again.
Neymar was quickest to react, but Van der Sar, great save around the post. Corner to come in now. Blocked by the crowd view. Goes all the way back to Lothar Matthäus, who finds himself as the only defender back. It's a case of reworking it into the box from here. Neymar wins it back. He should be on his way to half-time if he can look after this, or maybe try and counter-attack, which he might look to do now.
Toto Naka holding the ball there. I don't think he's going to give it up until another goal-scoring opportunity at the end of the first half here.
Yeah, we might see a 80-20 now in this match.
Yeah. And Toto Naka has to win this. Ooh. Neymar. Wow, Matthäus with that anticipate trade. Pushes him off.
Neymar lane changes to Ronaldinho's feet now. Can he get around company? Was he fouled? No, half-time. Toto Naka leading by a goal to nil.
These guys are too good. We barely saw any free kicks or penalties.
Yeah. They don't go for anything too aggressive, and now Chan will be the one kicking it off, and we know what he can do. Look at him. He goes aggressive. We have not seen this from him before. He's making much quicker passes as well.
He's in a bit of a sweet spot though, Chan, other than the result that he could lose this game and still have another bite at it in the final. So why not roll the dice?
Very valid,
I think that's exactly what's going through his mind right now.
Go for it, take a risk, have a finesse from distance, or maybe it falls back to Vinicius, who fakes the shot.
Oh my God! Fake shot into goal from Vinicius. What a beautiful display of gameplay there.
Everybody thinks the shot comes there. No, he didn't.
He destroyed company there. What was
Nothing
that?
for company to do there. 35 minutes and it's back on the table.
That's the W goal, for sure, Chad.
29 minutes. If Chan can snatch a winner here, he could be mid-season playoffs champion.
He's going aggressive here. He's going for tackles. Look at this. Rivaldo's tackling.
Toto Naka want to take us into game 7. Something tells me we might have extra time before we get there. Just look at the manual control again with Rijkaard from Chan. He'll move left to right, second man press where he wants to.
10 minutes left here for Toto Naka. We'll see an attack building up here for him. He needs to win this.
It's a risky play there.
I think he's pulling the defenders back, like Chan's defenders as well, by going further back.
But the previous goal he conceded,
Yeah.
it was in a similar situation, you know.
3 minutes remaining here.
Coutinho.
Quick
Neymar.
passes.
Rijkaard. Maradona can't reverse Elastico his way through Rio Ferdinand there. And it looks like we might be on to extra time. Yes! 30 more minutes to decide either a champion or a game 7. What do you reckon? Game 7 or Chan to snatch it in extra time and penalties?
Extra time or penalties. I think Chan's taking it. He's the comeback king.
Four minutes left of the first half in extra time now. Totonaka loses possession. And Chan might have a chance to break away here, but he's got to be quick because time is not on his side. But the heel two is Vinicius Jr. Can he pull away the keepers off his line?
The players are tired. Players are tired. Had that been a full energy Vinny, that would have been a goal in no time.
Maradona's just got back to defend his team there for Totonaka.
2 subs coming in for Totonaka here.
15 minutes. Imagine a penalty. It could be a penalty win here.
That would be insane.
This could be an incredible end, by the way.
7 minutes, and we've seen this 1,000 times. He's going to wait till the last second to make an attack.
At the death, Chan to beat the home favourite of Totonaka, who was 2-0 down in the series. Penalties to decide potentially
Another one.
this grand final. Chan scores, he wins the whole competition. Up steps Totonaka first with Rio Ferdinand, who does score, and it's Chan to follow up to tie us up. Chan down the middle.
Totonaka stepping up again. Has to score here. Has to win the penalty. Rodri. Which way will he go? Right! Blocked! Chan! Chan has to score now. Has the opportunity to get a lead, which he does!
This could be the penalty shootout to remember. Maradona misses! And up he steps and scores again. Totonaka has to score this or it's game over. Neymar for Totonaka, must score, misses, no! Chan scores with Ronaldinho, and he's your FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoff champion. Ronaldinho misses! And Totonaka
so close.
has to score.
From nothing to everything.
Bobby Charlton steps up. Somehow it goes in. And it's Chan, all the pressure's on your shoulders. Score with Rijkaard, who has been unbelievable for him. And he is champion.
This is it.
Rijkaard steps up.
Oh my God! What is happening?
Sudden death on the cards. And it's Totonaka who scores. How is that gone in? Chan misses. We go to game 7.
Oh no, that's too much.
Mateus.
Oh my God!
We're off to game 7.
Done it! On to game 7! Unbelievable! What a comeback! From being down 2 goals to winning the penalty shootout! What an upset!
Totonaka has just been revived. He was on the verge of losing that penalty shootout. Suddenly, we're off to game 7, and it's all to play for still.
I need a break, guys. What a match. What a penalty
He was
shootout.
on the brink of 30,000, on the brink of winning. And Toto pulls him back to earth.
He just got to score 1.
Unbelievable. If that is your first taste of FC Pro Mobile action, welcome in. It's in the grand final between these two absolute GOATs. What a final. 3-3 in the best of 7, and we're going to game 7.
It almost feels scripted. It's crazy. What is going on here? And this has to be such a strong mental hit for Chan. I mean, come on. He was right there. Just one goal. One.
It was 1-3 at a point.
I mean, I'm in disbelief right now. Like, what is going on here?
I would have given up, you know. He's got 2 back-to-back saves.
I'm not being serious. How on earth has Totonaka come out of that game with a win? That was the worst start to a penalty shootout for him, wasn't it? And some of the penalties, by the way, were going under the goalie's arm.
Yeah.
It took some deflections as well.
The Ronaldinho one, yeah. And that's the trophy, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they're fighting for glory. Everything on the line on the 7th game. 3-3 on both sides. Chan had it in his fingertips, and it slipped away.
Well, this is the biggest prediction of the whole tournament, chat. Who is winning this grand final? Totonaka of Thailand or Chan of Vietnam? For the last time, we'll ask you. Let us know in the chat. I mean, if we have to give a prediction now, guys, I think somehow the momentum went from Totonaka back to Chan, and somehow he's back to Totonaka. I think he's going to win the whole thing.
No, I think Chan's got it. His mental resilience.
Chan's made a comeback already.
Yeah,
so
I think Chan's got it in it.
I would love to see this one going to the penalties.
Boy, are they giving us a show with this one. I don't know, man. I don't think they wanted to go to pens. I don't think their hearts can handle it anymore.
Here we go. Get your vote in the chat now. Be quick. Which way is it going to go? It's 50-50 in the poll, by the way. It's hard to predict how this one's going to end.
I'm calling Chan. What about you, RK?
I'm going Totonaka.
What about you, Brandon?
Totonaka, but the question is, guys, but how? Is it in the 90? Is it in extra time? Is it on a penalty shootout again?
I would love to see a penalty shootout.
And we kick off into the final match, the deciding match for $30,000 and the trophy. Chan will be kicking it off. Quite an advantage here, honestly.
Here we go, your final game in Bangkok. The $30,000 grand final. Chan against Totonaka. Who's got the nerve? Who's got the bottle? To go that extra step. And to deliver on the big stage. That could be a gift, by the way. Back to Neymar. He'll try and elastico his way past Incape, but there's the anticipator that pops up and saves the day.
Rijkaard was an available option there, but at this point, I can't imagine how much stress they're under.
You'll see a lot of mistakes in this match for sure.
He sticks in his 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, though, doesn't he, Totonaka?
Yeah. He likes his formation. He's not playing off the wings here. He's trying to look for goals through the middle. Build it up from all the way to the defense, through the CDMs, to the cams. Finish with the striker.
Blocking the emergency exit. Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
This is going to be a real chess game, isn't it? The question is, who wants to move their queen first?
Totonaka's waiting for that right opportunity. Give it another 5 to 8 more minutes, and he's going to launch a powerful attack here. The 43rd minute.
Company finds Rijkaard's feet now, and will try and just move Totonaka up the pitch as he'll look for the last chance of the half. I feel like Chance not had a sniff of the ball, let alone a touch of it.
And he won't for a long time as well, because Toto's the one who's going to be starting with possession in the second half.
Mateus finds Neymar, finesse! Goal! Totonaka raises the roof with a Neymar finesse shot from distance.
And this isn't good for Chan either, because Toto's going to be starting with possession in the second half here. Toto can choose to keep the ball for all 45 minutes. We might see 90% possession, but it doesn't matter. We're in the last game here.
You just knew it was coming, though, didn't you? You knew he was looking for that. Just how could he get the ball into Neymar? How could he find the angle for a finesse shot?
And I mean, I can't imagine what Chan's going through right now.
And also don't forget
So close yet so far.
number on the back page of your programs.
45 minutes away, less than that now, from being crowned mid-season playoffs champion. And it could be any sweeter, could it, in Bangkok to go and do it.
I mean, Totonaka shows why he is who he is. We all thought he lost it from down 2 goals in a penalty shootout.
There is a huge group, by the way, here of locals from Thailand that have come down to support Totonaka. We've always said about him, about what he's achieved in this space. The first time there's been a real main stage, a global stage for these players.
That goalkeeper's coming out, guys.
And already at 62 minutes,
It's too risky of a move here.
Chan has brought his goalkeeper out to try and invite more pressure in a shot. He's taken a big risk here, though. And the case is, do you still go for the second goal, or do you just keep possession? We're literally seeing Edwin van der sort of run around the pitch here.
If he scores it here, he can go for a power shot, honestly. It's wide open for Charlton.
He knows what's on the line, though, Arcade. There's $30,000.
He brings the keeper back.
Van der Sar, can he be the MVP again?
I think he's going to go for the shot now.
Well, it looks like we might have a champion here in Bangkok. If there was a script, it may have been followed through, because it's the only Thai player left standing in the competition that may have just wanted the capital.
From the verge of losing to taking the victory here, Totonaka.
Totonaka will win a throw-in.
This is exactly what happened for Lightning McQueen.
And against all odds, he has done it in the best of 7. He went all the way to game 7. Totonaka of Thailand will be your FC Pro Mobile mid-season playoffs champion. He has done it.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Totonaka. His fifth win now, right? Fourth win for Totonaka. Unbelievable.
He's saying, stop talking.
I've never seen him celebrate like this before.
Me too. He's normally very calm.
Very calm and composed, but man, he deserves this.
He's like, no one's beating me, man.
From the edge of the cliff, we thought he lost it, Arcade. So many comebacks here,
Well, this is it.
Almost losing.
$30,000 for him.
We've all been waiting
Also,
for.
shout out to Chan.
Please welcome your EA Sports.
He's got
FC
$20,000
$20,000
plus a place in the final competition as well.
Look at him, he's gonna lift it, guys.
Totonaka!
He doesn't care about the money. All he cares about is a trophy.
That's aura, man. That's aura.
Champion. 4 days tournament. $30,000 on the line.
He's gained everything. Sealed himself into the history of FC Mobile. Forever a GOAT. Forever a champion. Achieves what most can't even dream of. Again and again. Totonaka.
But
a
I think
legend among humans.
Chan shouldn't be disappointed.
But there you've had it, ladies and gentlemen. One of the most exhilarating finals of all time. Penalty shootouts.
We've seen it all, man. Crazy goals, skill moves goals, everything. And $30,000. Totonaka wins it. $20,000 to Chan, and that beautiful trophy as well. You can see Totonaka on the backside.
Yeah, he's celebrating.
Yeah, he's already holding the Thailand flag.
But big congratulations to Totonaka. Wins it for his country. Fortunately, Chan walking behind us there. So many key moments in this tournament, Arky. I mean, VDS, look at these stats. 87 to 13% possession. I have never seen that in my life, ladies and gentlemen. What is that? What is that?
He hasn't got the ball even once in the last 45 minutes. I'm not surprised.
87, Arcade?
I thought it's like 82-18, but Wow, 87-30. Never seen something like this before.
Oh my goodness.
He was just toying around with the goalkeeper in the last few minutes.
Wow. Looking at the match results, guys, there you have it. A full 7 matches played out, RK. 3-3. It was almost chance.
What was the game-changing moment according to you?
100% that penalty comeback from Todonaka. That's what did it for him.
He's 2 penalties down and still somehow manages to make a comeback.
Slipped right out of Chan's hand there. We all thought, I genuinely thought it was done there.
Me too.
Speechless. Absolutely speechless. Todonaka, King Todonaka.
I think it's safe to say, for now, he's the GOAT of FC Mobile.
Not just now, man. I think he sealed himself in the book. Unbelievable. Look at the bracket. Look at what these players had to go through. Todonaka knocking out almost, 22 players to this moment here. Having to take out his own countryman, Deadpim, then the Chinese, Guyu, then the Vietnamese. Wow. He did it. A true legend.
I don't know how to react, Rishi.
I don't think you do react to these things. It's unbelievable. You just let it out.
It's intense right here.
See, Todonaka is such a composed man. If you've seen him in person, he's so quiet, you know. He doesn't
He's so
talk
humble.
much.
That's the thing,
So
you know?
humble. And I'm so happy to see him celebrate like that, you know. Unbelievable. But RK, it has been such an amazing final. They really put on a show for us.
3 penalty shootouts in 7 matches. And every single match, not more than 1 goal difference.
Exactly, and it wasn't like 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win. It was an insane comeback.
2-0, 2-2,
Exactly.
3-3, and the final truly didn't disappoint us.
They had us on the edge the whole time, quite literally on the edge of our seats there. But Todonaka crowned as the king. Now remember, both of these players, all 8 of the ones that qualified at the top of the groups, will be going to the World Championships in Korea. So,
when is it?
In October, guys. In Korea, October. So there's a lot more action. And remember, guys, you could also be amongst the big stage there, playing with players like Todonaka. All you have to do is play FC Mobile and qualify.
I'm going to try again, Rishi.
I think RK's got it, honestly. But man, did they put on a show for us today.
The quality is next level. I got a chance to play with a couple of these players, and trust me, it's like day and night.
Most exhilarating gameplay I've ever seen, honestly. And man, they just took home a prize pot split of 50,000, 30 for Toto, 20 for Chan.
$100,000 total.
Exactly.
Everyone walks out with some money.
Guys, there's a lot to learn from this, so make sure, you know, you go back, check the stream out, watch how they play. So many different formations showcased as well. It's truly some of the best football I've ever seen in my life. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the FC Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs for you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Rishi. And thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Alright, so now it's time to present the official prize. Please welcome Mr. Sam Talkbass, Senior Director of Esports Product, Electronic Arts Esports.
And please, let's put your hands together for your FC Pro Mobile Mid-Season Playoffs champion, Todonaka!
I reckon congratulations once again for the incredible performance and taking home $30,000 and Shaman title! Alright, thank you so much.
Well, let's head down to the stage now and speak to the champion himself to see how he's feeling. Let's grab him his trophy. And with the help of one of our fantastic translators, we're going to hear from the champion now. Come forward for us, come forward. Todonaka, you are the champion. I'll keep this as easy as I can. How does it feel to lift the trophy?
ก็จริงๆก็รู้สึกโอ้โหแบบมันปลดปล่อยมันอึดอัดไปหมดมัน มันบอกไม่ถูกครับทุกอย่างมันรวมไปแบบมันเหมือนปลดปล่อยอะครับก็ต้องขอบคุณทุกคนมากๆครับที่มาเชียร์ด้วย
If you actually can't tell that much because it's all stressful and cannot tell, but thank you everyone to supporting me.
My question is, we had 7 matches in the series. Which was the most stressful match? Surely it was Game 6 with the penalties.
ก็จะเป็นช่วงที่ยิงจุดโทษครับที่ยิงไม่เข้า2ลูกก่อนเลยแล้วก็ต้องมาตามเซฟ2ลูกท้ายแล้วก็มาเซฟได้ลูกสุดลูกเซตเทนเดสครับก็ชนะไปก็เป็นอะไรที่ถ้าแพ้คือจบเลยครับก็มันก็เลยที่แบบดีใจมากครับ
Last เกมสุดท้ายใช่ไหมคะ I mean the last match that actually concede for 2 score first and then try to defend that but yes I can do it.
And my last question, Totonaka, you've won a lot in your career in FC Pro Mobile. How does this tournament compare to all of the tournaments that you've won? One more time, sorry. How does this tournament, this win, this trophy compare to all of the other tournaments that he has won?
ก็ความประทับใจก็ประทับใจตั้งแต่การจัดการแข่งขันแล้วครับเป็นการจัดการแข่งขันที่โปรเฟชชั่นอลมากครับทุกอย่างแสงสีเสียงทุกอย่างครบครับผม
Okay.
We'll try and help him with his flag.
Thank you for the.
He's carrying too many things. He's got the lot right. We'll try and put it there for you.
Thank you everyone for making this tournament possible. Yeah, and thank you so much.
Amazing. Should we put our hands together one more time for our champion here in Bangkok, Totonaka?
All right, and now I have to say congratulations once again. ยินดีด้วยนะคะเห็นร้องไห้ I saw you crying.
มันเป็นความรู้สึกไม่ได้แบบร้องไห้เพราะว่าเสียใจมันร้องไห้เพราะว่ามันดีใจมันภูมิใจในตัวเองครับก็น่าจะเป็นรายการใหญ่ที่สุดในชีวิตผมที่เล่นเกมมาเลยครับ
This is the biggest tournament in his life. So this is the first time for the biggest tournament like this. So crying is not for the sad thing, but it's just for the thrill. That's so thrilled and relaxed at the end of the game. Like that. Can I have something to say?
ก็ตรงนี้ผมก็กราบขอโทษทาง EA ทางเกมแล้วก็ทางเวียดนามด้วยนะครับที่ผมอาจจะใช้อารมณ์มากเกินไปแล้วก็พูดอะไรที่ไม่ดีถึงเวียดนามก็ต้องขอโทษเวียดนามแล้วก็ขอโทษทาง EA ด้วยนะครับผมแล้วก็สุดท้ายก็อยากจะฝากถึงเวียดนามนะครับว่าก็ถ้าเล่นแบบนี้ผมก็เล่นได้ครับ
Whoa! Actually, first of all, I would like to say something to Vietnam team. Maybe I did some not that much good action, but everything is just end in the game. And I do want to say apologize to everyone if I did something wrong. That's it. And next time, if I have to beat with the Vietnam team once again, I will sure you will surrender me.
Okay, strong words, strong words. Right, I'm out of questions for Totonaka. Should we say our final thank yous? Yeah? You got a lot to carry on. We've got trophies, flags, a lot.
All right, so the big smile, congratulations once again. And to our EA Sport FC Pro Mobile Midseason Playoffs champion, Totonaka! Alright, a massive thank you to all 22 players for delivering an unforgettable match and a huge shout out to Samsung and TT Racing to making this incredible tournament.
What a tournament it's been. What a fantastic 4 days it's been here in Bangkok, Thailand. 22 players from around the world who play FC Mobile came to battle out in a group stage in knockouts. And now we have our champion, $30,000. And all eyes are on South Korea in October for the FC Pro Mobile World Championships. That is it from us here in Bangkok. Good night. Totonaka is your champion. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Good night.